What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm here with my boy and co-host JohnnyKpicks. How you doing tonight, Johnny?
Feeling good. Going to Nashville tomorrow morning, so it's gonna be a long drive for me. But I am
Yeah,
excited. Um, Pretty decent card. I mean, I'm sad about Umar, obviously, but other than that, like, there's gonna be some really, really, really good fights on this card, and I'm looking forward to it.
definitely. Yeah, man, I got some good bets on this card. I feel pretty comfortable
Mhm.
with these.
Me too.
I don't feel like they're as risky as the bets that I had in last week, but I do like them, and there's some decent spots. I mean, I had some pretty close lines, especially earlier in the week, but
Mhm.
some of the lines are coming in too. Uh, But yeah, I wanted to tell, man, I was about to tell you backstage, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna save this for the show. Man, I get signs, right? To like not
Mhm.
do, like, I don't think I'm ever going to bet online. Like I'm so mad. So I put money online, right? And to
Okay.
play blackjack and stuff. So I had
Yeah.
like I put 575 on there. I did my little blackjack stream the other night and I won like 30
Mhm.
bucks or something. But I ended up playing blackjack like the next day and a half and got up like 1,200 bucks. So I cashed my money out. Dude, I had 600 bucks on there last night and I went to go start. So it makes me never want to get online. I'm playing for like an hour and a half, right? 50 bucks a hand. Like I would go from table to table after dealing and stuff. So I got 600 on there, playing 50. I think I was at like 585. So my girlfriend comes in and starts talking to me about some cupcakes my daughter made. And I switched another table and I'm looking at them. And I go to this table and I go on, boom, take my seat, click it twice, put my 50 bucks up. I'm looking at these cupcakes, dude. And I look up and I have a $525 hand up. Put all my, I don't know, somehow instead of just
Really?
staying at the $25 chips, it went to a $500 chip. And then I had like 585, put a 500, then it went to, obviously when I clicked it again, then it went down to the 25. I ended up getting like a 17 versus a 20, dude. I was so pissed. Lost all, I mean, luckily it was like free money. I got a $30 bet still in, but man, dude, I was so heated. I was
That's
like,
that's
what?
messed up.
And like there was no, like, even when I did it, there was no, like, because like I just came to the table, so it's like boom, you can grab a seat. Sometimes you can grab a seat and it'll make you wait till the next hand, or if it's like in between a hand, you can grab a seat and it'll be counting down. You put your money up and it'll give you a second. So when I clicked it, boom, click, put my money up, I looked up and then it was like she was like, okay, started dealing, and I looked and there's like nothing you could do. You know what I mean? There was
Oh,
like no, be like, hold on, wait, or if you're at, I was like, damn.
yeah.
So yeah, I lost all that, but
Yeah, I've never done like blackjack like over the phone or computer or anything like that. I've always done it in person.
right. Yeah. I was killing it, dude. I was killing it. I was doing great. Still might have, but it's like just stuff like that, dude, makes me mad. Cause at least like when I bet at the casino or something happens, you know what I mean? I can go up and talk to a real person and try to figure it out. But
Yeah.
that made me so mad. That was this terrible story. 525 gone.
That's rough. If it was like 50 bucks, maybe okay, lesson learned, but like 500, it's like, oh
525,
shit.
baby. Right. The whole thing. Because I looked, I'm like, why is it? I'm like, why is this at 57 bucks? And then I scrolled down here before I even looked up to the thing and I seen bet 525 and I looked up, I'm like, what? And then I'm like, well, hopefully I win. I got dealt a 10, then a 7 versus a 10. I just had to freaking stand and watch it take my money,
Yeah.
dude. But let's say what's up. Let's say what's up to the people in the chat. Get some positivity.
Yes, sir.
Positivity. Go. What is up, Mushroom? First one in
The
the chat,
mushroom.
man. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out. He said, "What's up, Cody and Johnny? Johnny and Cody. This show is fire. Can't wait, man. Appreciate you coming out, Mushroom. Everybody, check out Mushroom on YouTube at Mushroom MMA and on Twitter. And he does a live show tonight at 10 o'clock once ours is done. So everybody go check that out, man. It's a great show, fun time. Talks about anything and everything. So I love it. Patty from Addicted to Combat. What is up? He said, happy you guys are attending this one live. What's up, my homies? What is up,
What's up,
Patty?
Patty?
Yeah, Patrick from Addicted to Combat, man. If you guys don't know, follow him on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Puts out a ton of content, and it's a ton of great content, man. He puts his time in, puts his tape study in. So everybody give him a follow. And he's a great dude. I wish
Sure.
he was going to this show. I beat him in
Mm-hmm.
arm wrestling this time.
Just so everybody knows, me and Patty have a shoey bet this week. Kennedy versus Jacoby. I got Kennedy.
Ooh,
So let's go,
rematch.
Kennedy.
The rematch of the
Rematch. He's trying to
Kutalaba.
get that Kutalaba shoey bet back.
I was so close to betting a fight. Jenna Marie, what is up? She said, ready to hear the picks. Let's go. Let's go, Jenna.
Go,
Appreciate
Jenna.
you coming out. Everybody check out Jenna on Twitter too. She's a big supporter of the community and is an awesome person. Mushroom. Let's see. Eli, what's up? He said, Churro, my dude Eli. Kiwi, what is up? Appreciate you coming out, Kiwi. Mushroom said, sure, Eli, sure. Bodie Outdoors. That's my cousin. What is up, Bodie?
Bodie?
That's my dude. That's my cousin from South Carolina, man. I haven't seen him in
go.
like 10 years. I wish one day we'll get to hang out here soon, Bodie, but I appreciate you coming out, hanging out tonight, bro.
Yes, sir.
Eli said, sure, Mushroom. Saba, guess who's back? What is up,
He's
Saba?
back.
Great to have you back, man. We missed you for a couple weeks, but we got to see them pictures of that awesome vacation you're on. Georgia looks freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, it does.
Like, don't the skies there just look clear? Maybe it's because they don't have like buildings,
mountains, hills, valleys.
This looks so nice.
It's great.
Yep.
We don't have that over here too much unless you go out to like Montana and Wyoming.
Yep. Water's crystal clear, dude. Everything looked pretty good, man. Everything looked awesome. He's seen a Subway. Subway was probably pretty
good. And a KFC as well.
KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out. I'm sure we're gonna get some jokes tonight from Saba. MPTV, what is up? Did you know MPTV gets on the Friday show with Range? I didn't even know that.
I remember was it last week that he was saying that, or was it on your hangout show? I was on there for a little your hangout.
It might have been.
I can't remember which show.
Yeah, he was telling us that, and I didn't know. I
didn't know that either.
That Range has been doing his thing back. I haven't. I mean, because he'll come like back and forth, but I want to. If it's on, I'm gonna watch it. So tomorrow night we have to get on that for sure. What time's it start? MPTV? Let me know for sure.
It starts at like 6 or 7 o'clock my time, so maybe 7 or 8 your time.
Okay.
He's on Eastern time too.
Yep. I got some tape study and stuff to do tomorrow. Get ready for that Nashville.
I'll be driving. I'll be in Nashville. Unfortunately, I probably will not be tuning in. I will be probably drinking and having fun.
Be in the Ville. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a great time. I want to meet Theo Vaughn down there. We got a lot of people, dude. Gordo Gambos. There's a lot of people that's gonna be at the show. So Pink Floyd said, let's fucking go. JohnnyKpicks and Blood Money, arguably the two best cappers in the game and easily two of the worst pronouncers of the names. I'm going to take that.
Dude, that is fucking truth.
That's true as it goes.
I am awful.
Bro, I can't pronounce fucking American names.
My mind and mouth do not sync up when there's an EV name or an OV name. It just doesn't work. It's like blah, 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 ev.
I called people named Jeremy for 35 years until I was corrected. I can't even make a 2, man. You guys see how my 2s are wrote, right? Nobody ever corrected me on nothing, so I pronounce it wrong. I appreciate you coming out, Pink Floyd. That is hilarious.
Awesome.
We do own that pretty well. We own that pretty well. The Bulgarian Cowboy, what about his pronunciations? Yannick.
Better than mine.
Called you Yannick.
I knew what he meant. You don't know what I mean.
I know what he goes, suck it, Yanni.
Suck it, Yanni.
That is hilarious, dude. I'm seriously gonna pay him to do one of Patty, to do one.
You should get a painting of that, just like this, of him.
Suck it, Yanni. I love it with the little cloud saying that, and it says it in it. I love it. Chronic Combat Conversations. What is up, man? Triple C in the house. Everybody check these guys out. The MMA Guru, MB, the MMA man. You guys got a great show, man. Everybody should go check it out. It's on YouTube. They're on Twitter. I know MMA Guru's on Twitter. I mean Instagram, but they're both on Twitter. At Chronic Combat Conversations. It's a great show. Them dudes got some of the best stats in the game, man. They put a lot of time in getting this stuff up. So everybody check out Chronic Combat Conversations because they got a great show and they're great dudes. Like to smoke a lot too. We're gonna get them back on the show here soon. For sure. Luke, what is up? So, yo, what up, Odd Smoker Luke. MMA said, what's up, everyone? Said, awesome card this weekend for sure. And he's going to be down there too. So we're going to get to meet dude. We're going to have to put a post on Twitter. We're going to have to find like a landmark at this Nashville.
Yeah, like maybe like we can get there like right when the doors open. We can all hang out like before the fight start, like where we're not doing it during a fight.
Right. Last time was
hang
so
out
hard.
And like have a drink or something.
Dude, last time was so hard because I drank that margarita, but we had a great time. But like we would go somewhere to go to the bathroom and we'd like everybody meet right here. And then by the time like all of us would get around, like everybody was gone. Like it was very tough. So we're gonna have to all meet up at one time. But I can't wait to meet up with everybody and have a great time and watch this card, dude. This card is gonna be amazing. But Odd Smoker MMA. Everybody check out Odd Smoker. It's Odd Smoker MMA.
MMA, I think, and then he has Odd Smoker
Steve on Twitter, and then Odd Smoker MMA on YouTube and on Instagram. I believe it's Odd Smoker MMA, right?
Yeah, yes, I think so too. Yeah.
Yep. So Odd Smoker MMA, Twitter on YouTube and Instagram, and then check out Odd Smoker Steve. I believe I'm getting out. You guys know how my brain gets messed up, but on Twitter.
I'm just looking forward to the driving tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Like I'm excited.
How long a drive you got?
It's gonna be like a 6.5 hour drive. So
it's not too bad.
No big deal.
That's not
that fun.
Yep. Luke, I parlayed Phillips, Bahamondes, and Sandhagen. What do you guys think? Like it? I think that Phillips fight.
I like it.
Tough.
Phillips is gonna be close though.
Yeah. I mean, he should still win. He's more athletic, younger.
Yes, he's younger.
It's just weird because it's like
it's to lay off a little bit. With that little suspension, you don't know what's going to happen.
It's so hard against Barcelos because he's so good everywhere too.
Yeah, I know. It's just I stayed away from that fight. If anything, I like the over in general 2.5 or even 1.5, like in a parlay or fight to start round 3, something like that where you're not really picking a side. But that's what I would gravitate towards. But I'm staying away.
Yeah. Let's see. Saba, Cody, and Johnny are two of the most consistent, hardworking, and respectful cappers in the community who deserve every credit from each subscriber. Appreciate that, Saba. That's awesome. Weird because usually Saba's like Cody.
He'll get you.
Yeah,
he'll get you.
He remembers every one of my losses, man.
He throws in some nice comments, and then he'll be like, "Do you remember when you bet Munez or Lizez? I'm sorry, not Munez.
Cody, you're the greatest capper in the game. You're the GOAT, but you picked Strickland.
Remember when you bet Sato?
Yeah, this is bullshit, though, dude. I don't fully believe Pereira won that fucking fight.
Did you see me not brag about this?
The boy had.
I didn't brag whatsoever.
8 minutes of control time, and the striking was not. I mean, great. Like 3 times Pereira. It looked, like Blachowicz had bad body language when he kind of went up, but it wasn't like he was getting hit. It was he was more scared of what the fuck was going to come. He's back. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But in the third round, bro, he was cracking Pereira. It was back and forth, and then he landed takedown.
It was close, and I literally thought once he got that takedown with like 30 seconds left or whatever,
right?
It was so close. Like it wasn't. Yeah, that's when I thought like, oh, Jan's gonna win. It was that close until that happened.
I got up. I'm like, and I needed that because I was already down big. But like after fucking Delima, dude, I still can't even believe that stupid fight. I hate when you bet something and like it doesn't even matter the time you put in the fight, just like
you can like run it through your head like 100 times and that would never happen. I never in a million years thought that Lewis would come in with a jumping Jorge Masvidal knee,
right? And then
win like that.
And then I'm like everything. I just and I don't lose much, and I hate when I fucking lose. Like everything went against me. Like every bad luck went like, okay, like
I'm sorry I put that bad juju on you with the Vergara fight.
No, but I love my freaking Stephen Thompson fight. That fight gets canceled.
Yeah, I love that bet too.
I got to go make a whole different bet. I drive, I do all this stuff. Like a bet. I mean, I had it in my 10 best bets, but it obviously wasn't one. And then like just everything, like, dude, fucking.
Did you see them though when they fought? Like I felt like they weren't even going for it. Like they were just like 75%. Dudes didn't. 75% all 3 rounds.
And that Salvador, I hope he gets cut, but he usually goes for it. You're missing weight and you don't fight. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like,
well, Vergara wasn't really doing it either. Like they were just like there to like slow the pace down because that was the only fight that went to decision.
I think there was Jan. I think Jan fight went to.
Oh yeah. So those were the only 2 fights that went to decision. So they were probably like, slow this pace down. We got a pay-per-view and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So
who knows? That's just me with my conspiracy theories.
Right, so man, dude, I had my freaking winning streak and all that goes out the door to that flying knee and a split decision. I was like, damn, man.
Yeah. Usually when it rains, it pours. Like.
And then, like I said, Vergara and them didn't.
I wasn't bragging at all this week. I didn't brag one time. I was like,
it was close. Though. Like I'm not.
It was close. I wasn't gonna brag about it.
Screaming robbery or nothing like that. But it was just like I thought he had it, but like I'm not. Yeah.
I thought he had it too, and I was like, ugh.
I could have used that money. That was like a $600 swing for me too. So. Yeah, we had to delay today. Dogs, let's get Sicky MMA. What up? Sicky does MMA. What is up? Everybody follow Sicky on Twitter and YouTube, man. He's putting out good stuff. Good picks.
Yes,
he's usually against most of my picks, but
he's on all the dogs this week. Every one of them, I think.
All the dogs. Hey man, that's
Maybe not all of
probably
them. Every bet that I see though, he's like dog. Like, all right. I mean, they're not bad dogs at all.
Right.
So
that probably pay off every card other than the one where every favorite one except Holly Holm.
Yeah. Yep.
Get me on the show, homie. Drop the link. JR Smooth, what's up, man? We'll get you on a show. We'll get you on a show if you want to hop on one of our pre shows for the fights and stuff, man. We get everybody on there. Just let me know. Let me know, man. Drop me a little DM. Mushroom Sasiki, what's up? Saba said I would have smashed those cupcakes out of the window. Yeah, dude, dude, I was mad. That's a nightmare. I had a similar thing happen to me. No joke. My loss was about 1,000. Yeah, because that sucks, man. Because you can't do nothing about it. Like, I even called the people. I'm like,
I would stay away from the online casino stuff. I personally don't trust it. I'd rather just be there.
Looks like a live dealer though. With that live dealer,
I was watching you do it. Like I actually seen that like once, but to me, I still think it's like I want to be in there. I want to be there.
And then, dude, and I guess that that could happen so easily too. Because like even the other day, I kind of might have let somebody that's very little come in and hit a slot machine money. We'll call it a midget person, and I looked. The midget person couldn't control the mouse very well, and I looked over, dude, and they almost hit max on a slot machine. It was like $330 spin. It would have been. I'm like, oh shit. So. And they put it that close for a reason. But, dude, I never switched to, like, the chips. So, yeah, man, it made me mad for sure. CJ UFC Picks. He said, what up, my dudes? How y'all doing tonight? He said, who's ready for another banger card? Going to be a good one. Going for a 7-week winning streak on betting UFC. Let's go. Let's go, Carlos. Everybody check out Carlos on YouTube and Instagram. Puts out good stuff all the time. Good videos, good breakdown videos, good bets, all that. So check him out. Lock of the week. Does all kinds of stuff. AJ, what is up? He said, fuck, I did that betting NBA first baskets. Meant to bet 5 and put 50 on an NBA first basket. Dang, just for like, dang.
What the hit? That'd be huge.
That's what I was hoping when that 500 hand was up. I'm like, well.
Yeah, you're like, well, fuck. Well, let's pray.
Yeah, and then I'll get 17.
And then you get the F out.
I was so mad, dude. I was so mad. Kareem, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming out tonight. AJ said, "What's up, my boys? It's your UFC 291 Tapology champ. Hope you have a great time at the card this weekend, man. That's saying a lot, AJ. That's good stuff, man. Winning that,
I haven't won that yet. I've been in second place like 4 or 5 times. I never got first, and even the time that I went 12-1 on the card, I was like 5th.
Shit.
It's tough to get first, so it's a big deal.
Definitely." Yeah, I don't think I've put in a lineup in 3 weeks.
You better do it now before you go.
I know. I'll be say it on the live show, and then I'll just forget. I'll forget to do it. Jorge, what up?
Usually, like if you're running it, like you're doing the chat, it's hard to like remember. But if you're not, then you're like, oh, I could do that real quick. Yeah.
You got time to do some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorge, what is up? Said best show on the site. What up, boys? What up, Jorge? Appreciate you coming out every single Thursday, hanging out with us, and Saturday. Mushroom, Saba, CJ UFC Picks with Dev also be on a 7-card win streak. I tell you, I think there's some beef brewing there. Saba, are they in a group chat or something? Robert said, I feel good this week. Lopez, Asu, Ignacio, and Corey. Semi broke my heart.
Yeah.
And no bank account. Dude, I ain't nothing worse.
I should have known, but he should have won that fight. He's made dumb mistakes like that before, and I should have known, and I didn't. And that's my fault. I will say that's my fault.
It's like, man,
he did it before.
Had him a quarter second.
Jeremiah Wells. He did the same thing to Jeremiah Wells, and he lost.
Right? You get him rocked, and then you go grapple. Like, dude, and he knocked him out. He went back and hit the ground. And
he hit the wall, and he woke up.
But like the ref, that was an early stoppage too. Like maybe he ends up getting really finished, but like that was he did just as much damage to Medic in the first round. That ref was nowhere near stepping in. You know what I mean? He dropped him twice, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, Semi the Jedi. He's gonna get cut now. He's like 12.
He's on my fade list, so I will not be picking him very often.
It's like he's got
definitely not betting him.
He's got it's so weird, dude, because that dude's got like the most power, but he's just one notch below, not like knocking people out. He's got the most knockdowns in UFC, but he can't finish these people, and he ends up getting beat. Like,
yeah, it's weird.
And then like Jake Matthews looks so good, but he can't beat Semmelsberger when he fights him. Like,
True.
so like Jake Matthews versus Medic, who wins that fight?
He didn't even try to wrestle Semmelsberger, which was weird too. It's like, dude, if you'd have tried, you would have won that fight.
Yeah,
he just tried to box with him.
Crazy. Antoine, what is up, man? You said, yo, what's up, boys? Y'all good? Doing good. About to go to the show tomorrow, man, or on Saturday. I can't wait. Bunny Hunter, what is up? So what up, mother suckers? What is up, man? Appreciate you coming out every single Thursday since the beginning. You're the man, Bunny Hunter. Tell us who your lock is this weekend. What underdogs you like? He's great at picking underdogs for sure.
Mm-hmm. Popeyes.
Yeah, I'll go with
Popeyes all day, man.
I'll go with Popeyes. I'm a Chick-fil-A man myself. Like, there's one right across the street. I haven't ate KFC because that's all we had back home. We didn't have no other chicken places. So when I came down here, I'm like, man, you get Chick-fil-A, Cane's. Those are the spots.
I never had Cane's. I've heard of it. Never had it.
Mushroom said I'm on Eastern time and marijuana. I'm with you. I'm on the same times. Both of them.
100%.
Special ed when it comes to names. Yeah, man. You coming for the picks of the names, man.
Right.
Daz. Yeah, Eli and Daz know each other in real life. That's freaking awesome.
Nice.
MPTV said Kappa comparison picks usually comes on at 6 p.m. Eastern, subject to change depending on Range's dinner arrangements. Got you. I'll be there tomorrow. Just O'Day bet. Just bet O'Day. I don't know about all that. It would be amazing if you both stop by. Definitely, dude. We definitely will. I will tomorrow night. I'm gonna write it down. MMA Jesus in the house. What is up, Dev? How you doing, man? Everybody check out Dev on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. MMA Jesus 420, and check out his stuff, man. He puts out his picks, puts out good picks, good content. And Jan was robbed, man. It was close. It was so close. I was mad. I mean, probably depends who you had the bet on. You know what I mean? Who you were watching. But yeah. Saba had Jan 29-28, but fuck, his cardio was bad. Yep. Delima, yeah, man. Like, damn, that was terrible. I was getting ready just to have a good bet sweat and be nervous the whole fight because it was going to be all this and that, and then 33 seconds or whatever it was. Shady, what up, Shady? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us tonight, man. Everybody check out Shady on Instagram or Twitter. He puts out some cool pictures, some cool Hawaii pictures you're only going to see on Shady's account. So check him out on Twitter. Funny dude too. Funny dude for sure. It wasn't easy money on Medic. Medic was out 2 times. Sicky, come on, man. Lewis was easy money. Oh, dude, I was so close. That was the only. I don't usually hedge fights at all, but I was on my way back to the casino when the Wonder Boy fight got canceled, and I'm like thinking, like, man, Derek Lewis was plus 180 then, and I had got Delima at minus 120, so I could have made $50, half a unit, and just watched that fight. But I'm a greedy fucker. And I never hedged, but I feel like I should have on that one because the line just got crazy. Lopez Hadley at plus 145. It's 2 tough fights, but I think they get him. Jay Espinoza, I think they get him. So Jesus is Lord, super necessary. That was yeah, man. Cody, yeah. Dude, I already got phenomenal bets. I can't even wait till this Vegas 78 card, dude. I already got some phenomenal bets in for that. And it's not the greatest card, but it's got some good betting spots if you get in early. Terrence McKinney versus Mike. Oh, wow. Okay. There's one that McKinney might get then. Yotis, what is up? He said, what's up, guys? Good luck this weekend. Thanks for coming out, Yotis. Good luck to you too, man. I hope you hit all the bets you put in. Damn, they gave him the last guy on the roster. They did too. I didn't even know Breeden was still on the roster. I only trust Johnny and Cody because them other dudes, they are working with the bookies. They don't do recaps. Most people don't do recaps, man. Do your recaps. Win, lose, or draw, you should do a recap. If you got a bookie or you got a capper that don't do recaps, then you just got a con, man. If they're only telling you when they won, we won this week. Next week it comes up and they're just like, oh, you know, it was tough out there for UFC 291, but hey, we got this one to make money. And they keep it moving, and you just got you a con man there. Medic striking next level, but he's chinny. Yeah, the striking did look good. He looked big too at 170. We got catfish there a little bit and thought we was getting a short notice 170 guy when it was really Medic was he's going to fight at 170 from here on out. So we kind of got catfish there a little bit.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he said before the fight.
Yeah, because he probably looked good.
Yeah, and he's like, I feel better and stuff. And then, I mean, he's 6'1", so he's big, but you know what I mean? You get into it. It's just like with fucking Vigera and butt boy. Fucking, he didn't make weight. He looks like he's dead. There's no way he can do it. So I fall for that bullshit. I don't even give a shit about weigh-ins usually. All my bets are usually put in by then anyway. Yeah. So, but there is sometimes when you're like, all right, this looks bad, this do. But like, think of every time that you've ever put in a bet because of something, or you've changed the bet because of weigh-ins and it didn't work. Oh, Bilal's limping, his legs fucked up, all this, like every single thing, and then never, oh, this dude looks terrible, and then never, nothing ever comes to fruition from it. So I fell for it, man.
Sometimes you get burned too many times. That's why I said I never change my picks. When I first do my picks video, never change my picks, because more times than not, I'll get burned. I got burned this time. I did want to change my pick to Vergara. I did. I really did. But I'm like, no. Because last time I wanted to change my pick to Almeida, but I kept it Sabatini, and Sabatini won. So it works out, you know, more times than not. But sometimes it doesn't. So.
Yep. Effie in the building. So, yep, let's get it. Stoked you guys are going to be at the car, at a dope card. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Ain't going to be as good as the one you had last week, Effie. But it's going to be really good. And everybody check out Any Action Sportscast on YouTube. Not this Any Action Effie. Don't follow that one. You got to follow his Any Action Sports.
That's the wrong Any Action.
Yeah, this was the only one he can get on his phone. So follow him on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter, and he puts out excellent breakdown videos. And he should get all the subscriptions, man. He puts in his work. He's been doing it for like 2 years now, so he deserves everything he gets. And Asana, listening to you. There we go. He's getting in shape too, man. He works out. He knows a lot of these fighters. Like, he works out with them. So follow Any Action Sportscast. Carlos laughing. Lopez Hadley plus 145. I like it. I bet Lopez, and I like Hadley. I know Johnny might not, but I like
Lopez. I like Hadley too. I like him as a fighter.
There we go. Mushroom said, I just subscribed to your channel, MMA Jesus 420. See, you come here, hang out in the interactive chat, and you're going to get subscribed to, and you're going to get, I mean, we shout you out. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's 40 minutes in, and we've only been reading chat, but that's what the show's about. So we'll go through our fights a little quicker. If you want the long versions, you just got to hit our channels up, man. But this is for you guys. So it does take a while, but that's what people's getting subscribers from our chat, dude. That's awesome. Dixon Sider, what is up, man? Appreciate you. You've been coming out so much lately, dude. Big supporter of the community, man. I appreciate you, because every time I go to someone's channel, he's on it. So that's a good person right there. Let's see. Cody, I like Kennedy. Yeah,
Kennedy too.
We're gonna get there. It's such a. I was so close to betting the opposite way, but luckily, dude, I got sold. That's why I feel like my luck changed this week, because I had to I drove to the casino yesterday to get my bets in. Plus, I had to beat some line movement on Vegas 78 bets, and I'm not going to get another chance to come back here probably before I go to Nashville. I got to do a bunch of stuff. And so I'm like, it was either going to be Dustin Jacoby at plus 140. And I'm like, I like the plus money. I like to get me a good underdog that has a chance. But then I had this other bet that's, a little more juicy, but I'm like, it's fucking for sure. And they did not drop it. And by the time I even got there, I was so pissed on the kiosk they didn't drop it. I went, cashed in a ticket, did some stuff, came back, and it was on there. So my luck finally changed, man.
All right, there you go.
Diego, what is up, man? He said, what's up? Big hugs, brothers. Big hugs, man. Thank you for coming out, Diego. Appreciate you as always. Vanoop 04. What's up, fellas? What's up, though, man? Appreciate you coming out. Vanoop. I'm gonna pronounce everything wrong, man, but we're gonna get it. No more semi-talk. Yeah, I've done enough in my yes, you're not lying. Even my girlfriend was watching that. She's like, he's dumb. Why isn't he attacking him? Like, he let him recover, basically. You wait for weigh-ins, you won't beat the steam. You should be 2 to 3 weeks ahead of Saturday's card, which the line's ready. Snipe the line. Yep, that's what I do. I'm doing next week's already, and I'm already almost done with it. It's just my problem is I would be on the next week's too if my casino released them lines early enough. But that's
I'm probably gonna be a little late with my video this week, but all right. Probably I'll get it out Monday night, probably though.
Well, see, I'm lucky because I'm off work. If I wasn't off work, bro, I'd be when I go back to, I don't even know how I'm gonna do all this stuff, to be honest, when I go back to work, because it's
taking place of your work.
Yeah, dude. Raul says, what's up? Can you guys hear that cat meowing?
I did a little bit, yeah.
I got this new mic. It was picking up everything. Rouse said, yo, what up, Cody and Johnny? Earlier this week, I played the same Billy and Ignacio two-leg parlay as you, Cody. Great minds think alike. Enjoy the event this weekend, guys. Thanks. Yeah, man. Great minds do think alike.
The parlay of the week is Bahamondes, Suarez, and Corey Sandhagen. Like, those three are like,
so which one's going to blow it?
I think all of them don't think it's going to hit. Like, I think that's the parlay of the week. I have all three of them like sprinkled in like every parlay because I think all of them are going to hit. It's just the other leg. I'm hoping that other leg hits because I know that one's going to hit. So
I bet like I used I got 2 parlays this week, but I see it as like straight bets. It's weird. I know it's dumb to say that, but like I have Ignacio Bahamondes on 2 of them because I used him as like an anchor because dude, I don't see how he loses to Ludovic Klein. Like
I don't either.
Ludovic's not going to
has an off night.
Yeah,
he'll try, but I don't think he's going to have a successful time.
Yeah, like Jai Herbert out wrestled him. You know what I mean? Like David's going like so. If he Raw Torque though, what up, fellas? MMA, everybody's saying what's up. Can Billy get the win this time? He will. He ain't got no Barbosa.
He's not getting subbed, so
we got 51 people in here, so I'm gonna fill the freaking boot, even though I don't feel like I need to fill the boot, but I'm gonna fill the boot. And I'm gonna let Johnny start off the first fight, which is in the. Should I wait or should I just do the?
Yeah, just go ahead and do it real quick, and then we'll get into it. I'll do like the announcing for it. So if anybody doesn't know, last week me and Cody had a shoey bet. It was Alex Pereira versus Jan Blachowicz. I had Pereira. Cody had Jan. Very close fight, but the judges saw it one way, and they said, "Hey, Pereira won that fight." So. Little lady luck on John's side, maybe. I wouldn't say robbery. I don't think it was. It was very close, but I personally thought maybe Jan won that fight as well because of that late takedown. But hey, this is where we're at in life. This is where we're at. Sometimes you get lucky, and
who drinks this crap, bro? This is only good for hitting people upside the freaking head, man. That's terrible. And this is the raspberry one. This is one I thought would be the best.
So this shoey bet improves John's robust shoey record to 6-3. So he's doing pretty well with his shoey bets. Next week, I got one up already with Patty. It's going to be Kennedy versus Jacoby. I got Kennedy. Patty has Jacoby. So see what happens. There he goes. Oh, the hat got in the way. Here he goes. All the way. Going for it. No spills yet. Going. There he is.
It's fucking terrible. Nice and hairy.
That's a little napkin. Wipe that shoe off a little bit. There it is.
I was on some bullshit.
Time to get back on the shoey train.
That's bullcrap, boys. So we all know Jan won that, but I don't mind the buzz anyway.
John won that, yeah.
Das Boot. Shoulder kick KO. Better not. I know, right? Because he can't get his leg up that high.
There's no way.
Got the left head kick. He really does have that, but
way too 6 inches of height. No way.
Ain't nobody catching herpes out here. Bunny Hunter. It's like decently clean shoe. Maybe hepatitis, but definitely not herpes, man.
It's B or C.
Yeah, them are getting freaking easier, you know.
I told you.
It's not very hard.
After you do like 3, you're like, hell yeah.
He said, yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm getting to be a pro. I'm getting to be a pro.
Yeah, I was doing good like when I first started my shoey bets and I lost like 3 in a row, I think. I'm like, shit. Sucks.
Unnecessary shoey, but respect. See, my boy Chef Mikey, what is up? He knows what time it is. I'm a man of my word, but Mikey knows Jan won. That's a $600 swing for me. First fight in the UFC, Nashville. Ode Osborne versus Asu Almabayev.
Can't even say it. I'm just gonna say Asu.
Bro, I that was the first fight I did, and it was like 10 days after like I did my breakdown. Like, you know, I think it was like freaking 8 days after I did that. And when it came up to that, I'm like, oh my, I forgot. I was like Alamabov. Like I forgot.
I was like, I'm a Babayev.
Get a new name, you know, that's what I say.
New name.
That's what I say. Or get a nickname, make it a lot easier for me.
Exactly.
Let's see. I do deserve like I got out of character last week, man, because I always stay away from them tough fights where it's like, oh, one dude just KO or whatever the other guys. But honestly, dude, what I said about Jan was more correct than what anybody said about Alex Pereira. Everybody that had Alex Pereira, he's just going to knock Jan out. Jan ain't going to be able to wrestle him around. Jan, you wrestled him every round. You know what I mean? Took him down 3 times.
Yeah,
stayed alive.
Had a little bit more success than I thought, but
yeah, man,
is what it is.
Ode Osborne versus Asu Almabayev. What you got in this, man?
This is you know, it's always tough to pick UFC debutantes, and you know, you don't know how they're going to look in their first UFC fight, so you're always scared and this and that. But we know who Osborne is. He's a good striker. He likes the flying knees early, spinning attacks, and then late in the fight, he kind of slows down and he just uses his wrestling. And but with Asu, like he's a good all around, well rounded guy. He's got good striking. He's got good wrestling. I think he's got the better wrestling, and he's got good grappling. He good cardio. He's very durable. He's only been subbed 1 time, and he's fought some decent guys. Like not all just like, you know, 0-4 guys or something, or 5-0 guys. He sprinkled in some like decent guys in there too. So I think he's decent enough, and this is going to be a very close fight, I think. So but I do think the better fighter, and I'm not saying I trust him, but I know who O'Day is, and I don't really trust him that much. So give me Asu here. I think he's going to be able to survive the first round, and I think that's where he'll start to take off in the second and third rounds. Get the wrestling going, get some takedowns, and maybe he gets a late third round finish. Maybe he gets a decision win. So I would say Asu by decision. And I mean, O'Day's live. He has a lot of first round finishes, but I just think if it gets outside the first round, that's where he's going to start to struggle and fade, and then Asu will take over. You muted.
That's Twisted Tea talking right there. That's a good breakdown. O'Day, dude, like you said, athletic, explosive, super fast, super crisp striker. He's got pretty good offensive and defensive wrestling. Decent flying knee, you know what I mean? If it lands, if not, he's getting knocked out. So I don't think he has really the best fight IQ in the history of the sport. But obviously his problem is with coming with all that fast twitch muscle and explosion, you're gonna start slowing down, man. And he's so crispy in that first round. He's so precise with the striking, but he's using all that fast twitch muscle, and he always slows down. By that second round, he's not near as fast, near as crispy, especially by the middle of the second round. And by the third round, he's usually just surviving. So I think in this fight, and that's against usually people like even CJ Vergara and them who aren't even grapplers. They're just kind of strikers that put pressure on.
And Charles Johnson too.
Yeah, because it's just how he strikes. He's so precise, and he's fast, and he's hitting you like hard and straight. But like to do that, to be that fast, you're using more than just a dude that's relaxing and just throwing punches. So Azu, this dude's got good wrestling. Like I was when I was going into this, I wanted to pick Tyson Nam against that Maxim. I picked Maxim, and I said it was going to be super close. I stayed away from that fight because I liked him, but I didn't like his wrestling all that great. And I didn't think he'd like Tyson Nam always had good takedown defense and that. So I knew it was going to be a striking match and it was going to be close. So when I was coming into this, I'm thinking, man, maybe I'll take Ode Osborne. It's going to be another dude just like Maxim that is going to fight another UFC caliber striker and have a tough time. Then I watched the tape and I'm like, man, this dude can actually wrestle. Like he wrestles way better than that Maxim. Like he has way better wrestling. He has way better chain wrestling. He has better cardio in the wrestling, in my opinion. Scrambles are phenomenal. Like he fought, some people's going to look at a video of him fighting Zach Makovsky. I believe that's his last name. I might be saying it wrong, but he's a 40-year-old dude, but he's a former UFC flyweight, and he was pretty good in the UFC. And he had a close back and forth fight with him, but I think that dude's actually pretty decent. Like and he's a great grappler. That was the difference. Like Mikowski's a great grappler, where O'Day's just got like good takedowns, decent takedown defense. But the more he grapples in that first round and then the second, like he's gonna eventually start slowing down and accepting them positions. And from there, I think Azu's either going to get like a late second or third round submission because O'Day's been submitted. He got submitted by Brian Kelleher in the first round. He's been submitted. He's been finished 4 times. I think 3 submission losses, 1 KO loss, but it could be 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
And Azu, he's got good, like I said, good scrambles, good body lock, double leg slams. He's got good cardio. He's got decent striking. He's got some decent spinning stuff, and it's good enough to survive with O'Day and not get finished. So I got Azu, and I'm going to take him by third round submission or decision. But I just bet him straight up. I got him at -150. I put 3 units to win, 2 units on him.
I like it.
Yeah, I really like that. Let's see. Sicky says, I bet Yana was screaming at my TV saying posture and land, you win. But yeah. And it's, dude, you know when it goes to judging these days, it's like you don't know what's gonna happen.
It's literally a coin flip. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You're just hoping.
Someone say they like O'Day. Other guys so in debut. No, not me. Rob, hey fellas, Jan was the last leg to win 1,500 tax free. Fuck my life. Yeah, man. We should have never had Jan though. We should have never been in. I should have never had DeLima against freaking Lewis because that was going to be greasy regardless of the way it went. We should have never had Jan versus Pereira because I wasn't
going to bet that fight. I missed the early line on Pereira, but since it was plus money, I figured I'd take a shot. Just because it was plus money. I mean, that's it. I knew it was going to be close. Probably wasn't a smart bet, but it just came out in my favor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You should be drinking a beer out of a shoe, and I should be $600.
I'm drinking a beer with you. Look at that. See, I'm a man of my word. I drink beers with you.
This guy. I should have 600 more in the old bankroll, but it is what it is. I'm about to fuck them up this weekend and next weekend. I'm sorry. There's 60 people in here. Sorry for the language, but when they take back a little bit of their money, that pisses me off, dude. I'm about to get it back. What's up? What's up? John Hay goes, I wanted to say Hughes. I was just looking up the 80s movies. Asu is good in the feet too.
Good on
I like his stand. Good on the feet. Yeah, he is too. Alambayev to win here. Side kind of trash. Yeah, O'Day. And if you're gonna bet him, if we're gonna be 100%, you might want to bet him in the second. O'Day's probably gonna win the first round. Like he's probably gonna win. Probably look pretty good. But if you don't finish him, and O'Day's not really a finisher like that. Like he's got crispy punches and stuff, but he's not really a one-shot knockout guy unless he's fighting Zaruk Adashev or what's the other dude that Jerome Rivera, something like that. Dudes that are chinniest people in the history. Caitlin, what is up? Dustin over 1.5 to win 2K, 90 seconds away. Oh man,
yeah,
I thought it was going over 2.5, dude.
Yeah, I had some like fun bets on the side and a track bet. Like if that fight went over 2.5, I would have been like feeling good, but only like one of the 3 bets hit, and I was like, man, it's all right. I had fight to start round 2, fight to start round 3, and over 2.5, and like I thought those were money. Only one of them hit, and I'm like,
man, I couldn't. I was shocked. I was like,
it wasn't even that simple of a head kick.
No,
it just got around his guard, and his hand was there.
Yeah,
but it hit him like right in the back ish. Yeah. So it's like, fuck.
Yeah, man.
I was so mad too. I was like, how did that not come out?
Yeah. Pick'em MMA. What's up? He said, let's get it. Pick'em MMA. Everybody excuse me, I got something to throw. Everybody probably hair from that boot. Everybody follow him on YouTube, putting out good videos, man. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out tonight. AJ's got a sue by decision. Okay, I like that.
I like it.
I like that. And, try to keep the time going. I don't know which comment I skipped over, but so many people who picked Pereira arguing he trains with Glover, so he will be good, and then got controlled 4 minutes. That could have been a 10-8 round one. Your boy didn't do nothing, man. Your boy just laid there.
But Jan just didn't do too much. He just controlled him.
Kept trying to choke him and do all kinds of different stuff. Man,
and in a 10-8, you gotta do damage. You need damage.
Cody
with
Durden
the control.
Versus Chris Gutierrez, he got 10-8. Holding, taking his.
Well, that was they were giving him out like candy then.
Well, they should still keep it.
They should be doing that.
They should be the same. Let's get this cat. Yeah, man. Sci Guy, what up? Give me Ode, who trains with Sterling and Davalishvili over debut, dude. Yeah, Ode's good, man. Like he's
I
probably
just need to see I need to see the cardio. If it's better, then maybe next time I'll bet him. I'll have a bet on this fight.
I'm an island boy on O'Day this week. Sprawl and brawl. Yeah.
He's gonna sprawl and brawl for like
a little bit
around. And then he's going gas.
I took O'Day at plus 170. I just can't back the newcomer at a wide line. O'Day will be his toughest fight, I think, for sure. He will. Yeah. He'll be his toughest fight for sure. RDA beats Luke next week, calling it. I don't think so. I just did tape on that today. I give you that one. Luke. Bet Luke and that.
What's dude, the he's line? So big. You know the line?
Luke is plus 100. Luke is so big. And the thing is if you go back and watch Luke, I give you this one. Yeah, like if you go back and watch Luke fight
RDA, though, he has the wrestling.
He's 39 though, and he really doesn't. He doesn't have better wrestling than in control, than Bilal. And like if you go back and watch Bilal versus Luke, like Bilal lands like 5 takedowns, but he never gets like more than like a minute of control, a minute and a half. But his striking looked good and his cardio looked good, but still Bilal had good, or Luke had good moments there. And then Bilal's 5'11" himself, and he's big. He's up there, but like, dude, Luke is like 3 or 4 inches taller than RDA with 6 inches of reach. Yeah. RDA is old, can't take a shot, and his wrestling.
Luke can't either.
Shit, he took like a billion shots. Jeff Neal.
Well, that's the problem.
Dude, RDA would have been on the first round for RDA. Jeff Neal. That's one thing though. Vicente Luque had a blood clot in his brain after the fight and shit, but he's still, dude. He's gonna beat RDA, man. RDA.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any tapes today. I'm just going off of like what I'm remembering and like just how they are, and I'm just like, okay, we'll have to check it out.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a close fight. That's why I'm like, is the line close? It's close. Okay, then now I can't really like side one way.
Remember, even when I bet RDA against Brian Barberina, dude, I was like, holy crap, man! I hope that freaking because like Barberina was so much bigger than RDA, and he was like taking him down, and I'm like, dude, he needs to control him because on the feet, Barberina was kind of getting him because he's just so much bigger, and Vicente's even bigger than Barberina, like. I think, or I mean, he's about the same exact size, maybe a little longer reach. Pick'em said, I'm big on Sandhagen though. Most significant strike, takedowns over 1.5. I like that. Plus 195. Yeah, man. Made it to the stream. What is up, Ryan W, man? Ryan? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, and making it to the Thursday night live stream, man. We appreciate everybody that comes out and everybody that hangs out and comments, man. Helps out our algorithm. Got some peach haze on deck. Let's go, Carlos, O'Day, CJ and Dev, man. I think they're beefing. O'Day by decision plus 600. That might not be bad. Beefing, man. They're gonna have the capper fights. We gotta have Carlos and Dev box it out. We gotta have them meet in the middle. They can meet in Kentucky. Come from Kansas City and
Ohio. There you go. Perfect. Right in the middle.
I'll
drive. I'll drive that 5 hours to see that fight,
dude. I'll set this whole thing up in my backyard. I got the pond and that'd be Fight Island. Let's see. Took Alex plus 105. I picked Jan first, but switched the day before to Alex. Luckily, Saba, he's busy winning. Yeah, Saba's a winner though. Saba wins on a lot of shit. Let's see. Pick 'em. That was close fight though. Jab landed some good shots in the third, but the body language. That's Yep. Victor, what is
that? Might have threw a little monkey wrench in that.
The body language, but still, like that's the same.
I know. I mean, how he was reacting to some shots because he was just tired.
It wasn't even the shots. It was like he was like scared of what, like Alec, like he was backing up, like
yeah. It just wasn't a good look. Yeah.
Victor.
I mean,
can't wait to hang out again on Saturday, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yep, be down in Nashville, Cashville, Tennessee.
Smashville, baby.
Yep. Turin Whipkey. Terrain. Is that what that said? Terrain? White whip.
Is that one of your relatives?
It's my twin sister. Turin. My twin. What is up, Turin? She said, have fun in Nashville and eat some good food. Definitely. Last time we went down, we went with her.
There you go.
Yep. But
I'm getting barbecue for sure. Be seeing some pictures on Instagram
down there. Don't go to the Johnny Cash place, dude. There's a place.
No, I'm gonna go to like a hole in the wall.
You want to go to Nashville Hot Chicken? There's a place. I think it's.
I heard about Hattie B's. I'm gonna go to Hattie B's.
Hattie B's. Maybe that's There's a donut place too. Actually, I'm about to text my buddy Snacks. I should have asked him to go. If I would have known.
If you know any places, anybody know any places in Nashville? Let me know. Let us know because I got like like 2.5 days there. I'm gonna hit up as much as I can.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what, the Mexican food down there is fucking phenomenal. I used to go down there all the time.
I ain't getting Mexican food down there.
No.
I'm getting
Okay.
barbecue. I'm getting southern food.
There you go.
We do it.
They do that the little bit of
Mexican food up here in Chicago.
Mexican food everywhere. It's good.
Exactly.
I got Ode, Kmart, dog double. That's not a bad play right there. It's
I like Kmart, man. We'll get to that though. I'm liking him more and more as the week goes on, but I'm not betting it though.
Yeah, Luca has a serious brain injury. If you didn't guys hear it, yeah. But luckily, RDA doesn't really strike no more too much. Low titty, dude. I didn't even do that one on purpose. I actually wanted to say
low titty city,
low T city, low titty city. Ortega, what is up, man? Appreciate the dono, dude. Said my boys, I got 2.5 under on Sandhagen. Okay. Minus 220. Wait, I got 2.5 under, right, on Sandhagen, minus 225 last week. I'm hyped. Also got a zoo at minus 150. Love that line for this wrestling cardio upside. That's what I got him at. I love it too.
You mean the money line on Sandhagen?
I think he maybe, yeah, because I got the Sandhagen
because I got him at minus 265. He was down there.
I got him at minus 270, but maybe it's I don't know. We'll have to see. So let us know what that first one went. I got the 2.5
under 2.5. But I mean, the under 2.5 should be like.
Never mind. We're stupid. I got 2.5 units.
Unit. Oh,
Sandhagen at minus
awesome.
225.
Awesome bet.
He's probably sitting there like these.
We're slow.
Yes.
I'm thinking about Nashville chicken, man. Come on.
Yeah, pick him. I hope Luke retires, but he won't. He needs the money. He's only 31 too. He'd be all right, man. You get some brain
damage, but RDA is old too, so it's a weird fight. It's close.
What he took from Fiziev couldn't help. Ice Viking, what's up, gang? Sneaky earbud in at work again.
There you go.
Appreciate you coming out, hanging out as always, sneaking in there, man, at work. And Ice Viking too knows his stuff. On the Tapology group, on Dave's Tapology group, he's always in the top 10 almost every single week. So dude knows his stuff. So if he puts out a little tip out here, he knows what he's talking about. Side guy, we got 60 peeps here. All hit the like, you Karen.
Hit that like button, guys. We want at least 60 likes in this. Come on.
You bunch of Diego Lopes. Caitlin, it says DeLima said his teeth are all messed up.
You hear people call Diego, like, talk about bad names. Pronunciations. I did not say Diego Lopes. So
they say it on freaking TV.
There was a few.
No,
Lopez.
That's what the has to be. No, but on all the announcers called him Diego Lopes. I was just watching that because that's why I'm like, it's Lopez, but he's from Brazil. He lives in Mexico, but he's from Brazil. But it's Diego Lopez.
It's Lopez.
But every Lopez I've ever seen was Lopez. So it's like I've never seen a Lopez. It's always Lopez. I knew some Lopez's, man. They always had. Lopez.
If Bruce Buffer says Diego Lopes, then I will stand corrected. Until then, no.
I don't know.
I only trust Bruce Buffer.
Okay. Against Mobsar, I don't know what Buffer said, but I know the other dudes were saying Lopes the whole time. I got some great creamsicle and apple fritter. I like it.
This is fantastic.
I've had the apple fritter. I don't know. The grape creamsicle sounds phenomenal. What do I got over here? That's probably I don't even know, man. I got red pop. I got a couple different.
Probably got like pickle juice and
red pop,
cotton candy.
I think like real runts. They were expensive compared to like these other strawberry runts. And then what else? Some RS11, bunch of different stuff. I'm gonna fight Chris Curtis. You're gonna fight Carlos Curtis. Fight Dev. CJP. Let's see. Pick'em MMA. Alex wasn't even landing some of those shots. If you look closely, he was missing more. Dude. Jan cracked him a couple times in that third round, like hard, even in the second, but in the third, he hit him with some pretty big shots, but Alex took him out. I was surprised his chin held up good too. And his defensive grappling held up. You know what I mean? Jan had his back, did that though first round. That was his chance to win. Anybody think maybe Suarez injury catch up with her and Andrade catches her, wasn't able to take De La Rosa out until the second round. But De La Rosa a little bigger, and she's got a wrestling background. She had college wrestling.
Yeah, that was at 125. This is going to be at 115. Andrade is smaller, and I think the injury is good. It's been 4 years. He should be good, and maybe a little bit of ring rust in the last fight too. So he's got very good wrestling, though. Very good wrestling.
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody betting Bozer deserves to lose their money. UFC has given him so many second chances in the UFC already. Yeah, but even Kamer's 0-2 against some pretty low level comp.
I think Negaramanu. I can't even say his last name.
What'd you call me?
I said
what the
Nicolau.
Trying to get me canceled? It's my damn channel, Johnny.
This is why I don't say his last name ever.
Low titty, yeah, low titty, dude. We said that. That's what we call it forever. Low titty Ortega.
Yep.
CJ UFC picks. He said, got to read the super chat, man. That's why I did it. Chats are about MMA Jesus. A fraud lost a bet co-main event last week. Appreciate the donations are awesome. Keep the lights on here. Got some new paintings coming. I appreciate the dono. I'll set up the fight. Little CO deal.
Set up the fight.
But yeah, man. You guys gonna have to have a super chat. You guys have a super chat war. You did really well in our Tapology League. Good shit, bro. Snerius Kmart has a lot more heart than both.
Yes, I will say that.
What?
Look at that.
The $50 dono for my twin sister for a decent meal, y'all. Appreciate that, Turin. She's always looking out for me. Always take care of me. Appreciate that, Trin.
Making sure you're eating good.
Awesome. Do you want to disrespect anybody in the chat real quick? That 50, I'll let you get to it. You want to say anything about Carlos and Dev? You let me know, Trin. I got
those are the guys you make fun of. No.
You got $50. You get to say what you want around here.
Joke.
And another dono from John Newquist.
Johnny
what
News.
Is up, man? He said, what dog do you like best? Let me get
Durden, so I'll say Durden.
I'm gonna take Jacoby as the best dog I like.
Jacoby.
Yeah. For a dog. Yeah, because I didn't pick that many dogs. I think I only picked one or two dogs. But
I got 2 dogs.
I don't mind Durden dog.
But I think there's like 5 that could hit, to be honest.
Some close fights. A lot of close fights.
Yeah, a lot of close fights. Really I would say Durden's my number 1. I like Kamer though. It's so many red flags on both sides though. That's why you think the dog could win. It's dog or pass in the fight. Who's betting Bozer? We just went over it. Who's betting Bozer? Who has a Bozer ticket? Let's be honest. I don't. I would never. I would never. It's dog or pass on that fight. Bozer versus Kamer, dog or pass.
And that line hasn't moved too much. First Bozer was like minus 200, so it's actually moved a little bit down. But
I think everyone's thinking the same thing. Why am I putting that much money on Bozer when this guy could actually win and I get plus money?
Yeah, I'm sitting
here. You don't even have to break it down. If you know Bozer, you could just think, Bozer's not, he's what? No.
Yeah. Yeah. But appreciate the donation, man. And what dogs do you like this weekend, John? Let us know that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm Romania, but yeah. Because it's tricky. That's a setup. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with his name. So
I would stick with Nicolau.
His name is actually. That's actually supposed to be his first name. His first name is Negaramanu. Nicolau. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. That's what they said last time. Like that's his actual name.
Yeah. You're right. And I was just like,
and it gets close, man. Kind of agree with that. Yeah. Yep. Jacoby is a pup. Barely. Ooh, here we go. Oh, he's plus 140. Yeah, dude. Durden is a lock. Jumbo Loco, what is up, bro? Appreciate you coming out as always.
I like your confidence, but I bet him. I don't know if he's a lock.
If he can,
I think he has a shot.
Yeah. Goat milk is going to need more context. All right, Shafiq, what is up, man? Really appreciate you coming out tonight. Hanging out every single Thursday, dude. We appreciate it, and always leaving the comments and the good luck, dude. All right, Jake Hadley versus Cody Durden is the second fight that I have on my thing. I'm going to start this one. This is actually a really, really good fight. People always underestimate Cody Durden every fight. I don't usually. I picked him. I bet him at plus 170 against what's his name? Freaking Charles Johnson, who's not good anywhere in MMA. He's just like decent and huge. But he's got phenomenal wrestling, chain wrestling. He's got pretty good striking. It's underrated, man. He's got good boxing. He's got some Muay Thai and kickboxing background a little bit, but obviously he's got the wrestling background. Good wrestling. He's got really good BJJ though, man. When he gets dudes down, he can take their back. He can take their back for a whole round. Excellent transitions. Like I said, chain wrestling. He took Charles Johnson down 11 times, so he can wrestle. He's got pretty good cardio. He slows down, but he fights through it. Like he looks pretty gassed towards the middle and the end of the second round against Charles Johnson. Fights through it in the third round, but Charles Johnson was as death gassed as him, and he was on short notice a little bit, so that probably made a difference. What I like about Jake Hadley, dude's got phenomenal boxing, man. His hands are fast. He works the body. He works the head. Terrible takedown defense. Some of the worst takedown defense I've seen, like in the MMA. Like if you even going back to the Contender Series, terrible takedown defense. But he's got phenomenal jiu-jitsu. He really does. He's got excellent offensive and defensive jiu-jitsu. He's able to survive with Alan Nascimento and have a lot of good scrambles. And I'm really high on Nascimento. Like his grappling, obviously, he's probably
very good grappling.
Yeah, top of the line in that division.
Top of the food chain for sure.
Yeah, and he actually had a couple good moments against him, a couple reversals. And then what really impressed me and is the reason I'm actually going to take Jake Hadley in this fight. Didn't bet him, but I'm going to take him, is his cardio is phenomenal, man. Him and Nascimento were having a crazy back and forth scrambling match for the whole fight. And he was in the third round, he was just as fresh as the first round. Like cardio was phenomenal. He had better cardio. He actually, in my opinion, won the third round. It was close back and forth, but I didn't bet this fight because like I'm picking Hadley. I think Hadley subs him, but dude, I'm seeing it that Cody Durden, if he doesn't put himself in a position to be subbed, he can easily win this fight just grappling on Hadley. Hadley's takedown defense is terrible, and if Cody's able to take him down and just take the back 2 times for 2 rounds, he could win this fight. So I stayed away from it. I was actually gonna bet Hadley because he was minus like 200, and he started dropping. He was going down to minus 150. The one day he was like all the way down to minus 150 or 160. I'm like, dude, I'm going to get him at like minus 130. And then it went back up. So I just stayed away, which is fine because Cody Durden's really, really tough, and if you got him, especially around like plus 170, I can't blame anybody with that. So I'm going to take Jake Hadley. I think he hits a sub. The main thing with Cody Durden is when he gets tired, he starts taking sloppier shots and he shoots with his head on the outside, dude. And that's just asking to get a submission. So ask him to get guillotine, and he's been subbed 3 times, right? And Jake Hadley's got excellent submissions. So that's the only difference. But who do you got in this fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dirt. I'm gonna go with the dog. I mean, you broke it down fantastically. Like, I really like Jake Hadley. I think he's an excellent striker, amazing submissions, and good jiu-jitsu. Where his weakness is, and it's a big weakness, is his takedown defense. And I just think this is one of those fights where it's styles make fights. And Cody Durden, straight up wrestler. He does have pretty solid striking. It's not as good as Hadley, but it's good. Also, like I said, Durden has very good wrestling, and his game plan is to wrestle. I'm going to wrestle more. I'm going to use my striking to set up wrestling, and anything to do with wrestling, that's it. And that's literally Hadley's problem. So Hadley's going to be live to get a sub off his back because he's very active. He's not going to just. He might stay down there and feel comfortable, but he's not going to just sit there and not do anything. He's going to actually try to get submission. So that's something to think about. But how I see this is I do think the takedowns are going to come. I think Hadley's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say out of his element. I don't want to say that, but like just Durden, it's going to surprise him to the point where like it's going to frustrate him, kind of like in the Nascimento fight, where he went strictly wrestling and grappling and he couldn't really do anything. And he got frustrated. And I could see that happening with Hadley because his personality is kind of like that in a way too. So Durden's a dog. He's going to fight for your money. And I like Durden as a dog here. I think this will be a close fight. I think it goes to decision. And I think Durden edges it out 28 or 29-28. So I'll take a shot on the dog. I got him at plus 145. You could have got him at plus 160. Maybe up to plus 170. I saw at one point maybe, but I think it's back down to plus 150 range now. I think it's a solid shot. Now, I could be totally wrong. Hadley can come out and guillotine him like in 10 seconds too. So, but I will say this, those the last 2 Durden submissions that he got subbed, they were a little wonky. Makayev had a flying knee club and sub kind of thing. And also Jimmy Flick did like a flying arm triangle out of nowhere. So just put that. I mean, it wasn't like a traditional sub where he was controlled on the mat. Like, he had some just bad things and he just got subbed, unfortunately. I think he's better than that now. He's improving. So I'll take a shot on.
Yep. Pick'em MMA said Hadley's got some power on his feet and is dangerous off his back. I agree with that. Pick'em too. Send one of me or Johnny a message sometime. We'll get you on one of our
for sure,
shows.
man.
You come here, hang out, participate and stuff, man. We'll get you on a show. Jorge, he said, I'm on Hadley all day. Durden getting smoked. Okay. The confidence is real. Durden's boxing is underrated. It is. I will catch Hadley a couple times. We will see what happens. I've Hadley though. MMA Jesus 420 said CJ Casual Picks had Rob W as a lock. Thanks for the dono.
I really thought Whitaker was going to win that fight too. I will say that.
You're casual.
I was like, it's a lock. I'm a cash.
Super chat. Appreciate the donation. MMA Jesus. You're the man, man. Appreciate the donations.
Sir.
Pick'em said it's not out of the realm of possibility that he can find a choke on Hadley's back if he gets his back. Sure. Yeah. Carlos said going with Jake Hadley, but it's going to be a close fight. I'm a KO MMA fraudsis in under 1.5. Well, I'm gonna set the line on that. I'll set the line on. If you're betting Durden, might as well go money line if it's plus 160. It's not a bad line. Lee Gatesman said John
Ring Control.
Yeah,
that's my friend. He's a little butthole, but that's what he's gonna be screaming.
John. Okay. Johnny K.
That's in me, yeah.
Johnny K. Okay.
Johnny K.
Durden 3-fight win streak. True that. He's looked good. It's not like he's looked bad. He's looked good in them wins, man. Durden.
And that's another thing right there, Pick'em. I like that.
Yep.
He wouldn't have took this fight or tried to take this fight if he knew he probably couldn't win on short notice. He already has a fight booked in like 2 months.
Yeah. I mean, we bet like people back in Hadley just gotta hope that his BJJ is as good as Durden's because if not, he's getting taken down. Like he's getting taken down. Gonna stop.
Yeah. It's just whether or not he can get a sub off his back or he can reverse and get up.
And if Durden gasses out,
sure.
Yeah, he does. CJ UFC picks. Appreciate the dono. Keeping the lights on, man. He said MMA Jesus owes me 20, blocked me and ran away. These dudes is really going at it. I didn't know they was beefing this hard. They're really going to go at it.
If you're going to donate the money, we're going to put up these things.
You have to.
Just throw it out there.
Those are the rules. Those are
the rules.
AJ said that. Yeah. Jesus pay Dixon said, Jesus pay the man is 20. Jorge said yes, but he's been sub before and the kid has better cardio plus striking. True that. It really does. CJ, dude capping hard over 20. Dixon Cider. He got out grappled by Alon. Yeah.
Alon's very good, though.
Durden be performing as a dog. Hadley, I have high hopes for. Should be a good one. That's the facts.
Yeah. It's a good test for Hadley and his weakness. His biggest weakness is takedown defense. So,
yeah. All right. Let's see. Jorge says Durden is getting slept, but if not, it's going to be a decision. Yeah.
I can see that.
He doesn't give up on his takedowns for sure. Yeah, man. So this is a big fight. Everybody, you got some strong feelings.
I see a lot of honestly, I don't see a lot of people betting Hadley though. Maybe they picked him, but I don't see a lot of bets. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Hadley goes to the body, works it very well, man.
Yeah. Is this fight going to stay standing?
I don't think so, though. I mean, for a little bit.
Not for a good amount of time.
Hadley, I've never seen. I don't know if I've seen him defend a takedown.
I should say a striking match. Is it going to be a kickboxing match? There's no way.
And he puts up a high guard too, Hadley, when he's but he blocks like strikes with his elbow.
He kind of has that good, Dustin Poirier weird block with his other hand, like his offhand, if you want to say. I don't remember if he's southpaw or not, but I think he is, right? Is he southpaw?
Who? Hadley?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let me look.
All right. Next fight is in the men's featherweight division. This will be a quick one. Sean Woodson versus Dennis Bazooka. I'm going to start this one. I don't want nothing to do with this fight because it's just hard to tell what the hell's going to go on here. Both dudes are good. I'm glad Dennis Bazooka is getting his chance in the UFC. He lost a close contender series fight with Melsik Bagdasaryan, and then he won another one that was pretty close. So he deserves to be here, man. He's UFC quality. I guess I'm just going to take Woodson because he's on a full camp. I like his boxing. He's big, but like I have no faith in it because Bazooka's good. So if you're taking Bazooka or if you're betting Woodson, just like, oh, he's fighting a dude on short notice and all that, this dude's well-rounded. He's very skilled and he's a good fighter. So it's not really a free fight. And I've talked to people that know that Bazooka, like personally, like real personally, and they said he's already been in shape and stuff, helping Favola, helping all these dudes working out, and he's just been waiting for this opportunity. So he knew he was like on the call-up list, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I'm gonna take Woodson, but man, I'm not gonna be surprised if Bazooka wins this fight, and he could KO him or sub him. They're both pretty dangerous standing up. So I would go with the KO because Woodson has decent takedown defense, honestly. Like he really does.
He's tough to take down. He's very tall and
like a table.
Lanky. Yeah. Like I said, I'm with you too. I'm going to take Woodson here. I mean, 4 days, 3 days, short notice, whatever it is. I don't care if you're training. You're not preparing to fight. You're training, which is one step ahead, I guess. But you're not preparing to fight someone that with a unique style or whatever style that person is. So you're just hoping for the best. Like, yeah, you're fighting a striker, but this is a different kind of striker. Like Woodson, I mean, he's a really good boxer and he's very tall. He's not just like a normal sized guy. He's hard to take down. But I wouldn't be shocked if Bazooka wins either. Like, but I gotta go just logic here. I'm staying far away from this fight for betting too. So give me Woodson. I'll say this goes to decision because Bazooka's tough. And he could get this fight to the mat, get some control time. I just don't know about the cardio. Like in the third round, like how is it going to look? Is he going to wrestle for the first 2 rounds and then maybe gas out? Like he does have decent cardio. Like he's not. I'm not saying he gasses, but 4 days, jitters, UFC,
right?
Big stage, big cage too. Like everything is just crazy. So give me the logic pick here with Woodson, and the line's weird too. Like usually like a very short notice fighter would be like what plus 250 or so or higher. He's plus 150. So I'm like, this is just a weird fight. Like I'm staying away, but maybe I'll throw a fun bet on something crazy.
Yeah,
when I'm there because I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to throw some fun bets down. You can bet in Tennessee.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I already looked.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't even know. That's good.
So get your DraftKings ready.
Yep. Let's see. Caitlin said that guys, if the main would have been Umar, who you got? I would have took Umar, but I wouldn't have bet him at that price. Like he was a high price, but I would take Umar because he obviously has grappling upside. Like Sandhagen has good wrestling, but it's not like that wrestling.
Yeah, all the value would have been on Corey, but I do think Umar would have won, and I probably wouldn't have bet it either. I would want to, but I probably wouldn't have. I couldn't even find a good spot or a prop for that fight. I don't know if it's over. I don't know if it's under. I don't know if it's a prop, like decision prop, KO prop. Like that was going to be such a good fight where anything can happen, and like that's the fights where you just sit back and watch. If you want, I mean, dog or pass. There you go. Because he would have been like what plus 250 or more.
Yeah, man. But
Corey, and that's crazy for Corey.
Yeah,
I was talking about Corey. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. My bad. I was reading this other comment.
You're good.
Shady said I dislike Woodson. I would chop that beanstalk down with leg kicks.
Oh yeah,
that's what everybody should do.
They should.
He throws out them jabs, man. Makes you pay for it. But yeah, man. John said I like the dog. Bazooka is fast. It trained all summer. Yeah, and he trains with the best in the world. So. Pickham said Bazooka's good. Pink Floyd said, watch after all this Woodson missed weight and the fights canceled. That would be
dude, that would be insane. I'd be so pissed.
Yeah. Sean got worked by Saldana in his last, and the only reason it was a draw was because Saldana wasn't. Yeah, dude. He freaking knocked him out cold. And then Woodson, the ref seen he was out cold for a second, then let him fight again. Like that was, and I had a bet on Woodson. I was so happy when that became a draw because he got Yeah, you guys got to chill with the beef. You guys got it out. You got a little bit out of you. Raw Torque Woodson used to fight at 205. Yeah, he's a big dude, man.
He did?
MMA, yeah, yeah.
Damn. He's a skinny
He used to
bean
box too,
stalk
man.
now.
Yep. Yeah, but Dev likes the underdog pick 'em. I just like Ray Longo team for Bazooka. He said I know they would try their best to prepare him for this fight.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, they will.
Bet Dennis, guys, you heard it from John Hago. So okay.
Hey, Cody, I'm sure you're hearing it maybe from the same person, but I'm hearing the same thing actually.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I did a little DM and got some
I
info.
seen he might even be down there. He said he's safe.
I know. I told him to hit us up.
Hell yeah. I would have took Corey as a dog. Corey would have been his toughest test for sure.
Yep, sure.
For sure.
Not a bad bet whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's because Bazooka is definitely good. Dennis is the better fighter, but he's just too small. Jeff said easy money. Ray Longo, dude's been killing it, man. Sandhagen was my lock over Umar. Ooh. Damn. Pick'em was one going with everybody. It was going to be a good fight. Yeah. Woodson is trash. He's not that good. That's for sure. Yeah, especially after last shot of our last fight about taking the good shots. Carlos got Woodson, but not too confident.
That's about where I'm at, honestly.
Always got to take.
The only thing that's holding me back is just the short notice. If it was a full camp, I would probably take Bazooka.
Yeah. Here's a crazy fight. Men's welterweight 170. Jeremiah Wells versus Carlston Harris. I'm gonna let you start this one, Johnny. Who you got?
This is gonna be a very good fight. Both guys are dangerous, but I'm gonna go with I think the more dangerous, explosive, with more speed, better wrestling, super durable. Cardio is pretty good. Give me Wells. I know he's going to be the smaller fighter here, but he's more explosive. He's quicker on the feet. He's got more power in his hands. Harris throws little looping shots where I think Wells can get inside real quick and land a bomb or get takedown. And Harris in his last fight against the short notice Gooden didn't impress me whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying Wells impressed me a lot too in the Sellersberger fight, but he showed me his toughness. He didn't back out and he showed good cardio for 3 rounds and he won that fight. And give me that guy who's going to fight for every dollar all day. So I got to bet on Wells. I think he wins this fight. I'm going to say by knockout, but wouldn't be too shocked if this goes to decision either. I just think he's the better wrestler. He's going to get the takedowns. He'll stay on top, land great ground and pound. He's got really, really, really good like BJJ, like just as good as Harris, if not better. So I love the line at minus 125, minus 130, whatever it is. I got it at minus 135, and I could have got a little bit lower, but I'm okay with minus 135. I think it's a great line. I think he wins this fight more times than not. So I love Wells here.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I like Wells. I stayed away though. This fight's gonna be tough, dude, because both dudes do the same thing. They both throw awkward ass punches. I would say Wells definitely hits with a little more power, but Carlston Harris has power too. Like, and they both throw like they're not technical. They're like the same freaking people, to be honest. Like, except Carlston Harris is a lot bigger. But like they both got good grappling. They both got pretty good wrestling. They both got pretty good jiu-jitsu. They got good chokes. They both throw awkward punches, but got KO power. It's a very dangerous fight, man. They're both dangerous. They're both good. They both fought pretty good competition. I'm going to take Wells for the only reason being that I think he has better wrestling.
I think he does too.
But it's going to be back and forth because I don't see, like, they both got such good wrestling and grappling that I don't think if either man gets the other down and is on top, that they're just able to hold them down.
He couldn't even take down Jared Gooden that much. It took him a while, but
Jared
he did.
Gooden, though, has good takedown defense, though. Like, he really does. Like, it's not the best, but it's actually good. Like, even like Umar couldn't take, or not Umar, freaking Abu Bakar couldn't even take him down. He's decently.
Bakar, come on, man.
And he had like 9 pounds on him too. That was when Jared Gooden came in at like 180 or something.
78
like short notice. Yeah, it was huge. So
fair enough.
But no, man, they're both about the same. I'm with you though. I'm taking Wells. I think he's got the more power and a little bit better striking on the feet. And then I'm going to say he's better wrestling, explosive. But I'm not confident in it. I'm not.
And like I hate to bring up this example, but when Harris fought, Shavkat, and we all know Shavkat's amazing, but like he left himself open for so much counters, and he got countered and he got knocked out. Like
Yeah.
Wells is going to do the same thing, and he's quicker than Shavkat. So, like with the striking, that's what I meant. Like his left hooks and stuff. Like he can get in there real quick and land a knockout shot, just like Shavkat did.
Yeah, but it's like when you watch Carlston Harris fight Impa Kasagane, and Kasagene's got pretty good striking, man. He was able to hit him with some big shot, and you've seen Wells ain't got a chin. That's why I just stayed away. Wells getting dropped every time Semmelsberger touched him. Every time he touched him, he was on the ground. And
that's a good. I mean,
difference is Carlston Harris. He has really good front chokes. Really good. He beat dude. Carlston Harris beat this Russian dude that's a bad mofo. Like that dude is like 22-2 right now, and he's really good. And Carlston Harris choked him out. He's tough, man. Both these dudes are. It's like the same guy. It's hard to figure out who's going to win that fight. Both of them could knock each other out.
Wells.
Both could sub each other. Yeah. I mean, I didn't bet it. It's going to be fun
Wells
to watch.
has never been finished, so
it's going to be one of the he's durable. That's going to be one of the better fights to watch for sure.
It is. It's going to be fun. One of the fights that I do think will not go to decision one way or another.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I kind of like that under, but then it gets to me like with the Wells thing, and then both are so good.
There's a lot of wrestling and grappling, though. Yeah, that's where it can like, go over.
Harris is able to survive. So it's like it's tough, man. It's tough. Yeah. Shady said Wells' ground game finally showed up. Definitely last fight. I think Wells.
I was impressed.
Value. Harris doesn't impress me. I'm with you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to touch it at like minus 170, 180, and then started dropping to that range. And I'm like, I love this now. Give me it all.
I like that over 1.5. And he said Wells plus the over 1.5. I like it. That's got to be good plus money, right? Wells on like minus 120 now. Harris sub after Harris rocks him, or maybe fight end by sub. That might not be bad. I don't know what those lines are.
Could work because I could see Wells go for the club and sub too.
Yeah. It's steamed down from minus 168 to minus 125. I'm still waiting to bet it. Yeah. Pick'em said
I think Wells is going to start going. I think Wells are going to start going back up. So I think 125. If you like it, I wouldn't wait around for plus money. You won't see it.
Yeah. Gooden's really tough though. Like Gooden, dude, I think he's only about
durable and tough. Yeah.
If you watch him fight, because he takes a fucking ass whooping every time, but he takes them shots. Like because he's not that good, but he's a durable dude. Like he takes a beating in some of his fights. Somebody who else beat the brake? That wasn't Harris. Somebody else beat the brakes off of him, dude. And he just took all these big ass shots. I can't remember who it was. Gooden was huge in that fight. Abu Bakar's trash. I bet Zaleski dos Santos last time. Semi does have power. Just
not the finishing ability.
Yeah, he dropped medic. He just doesn't know how to finish. Yeah, he has no fight IQ.
That's true.
I met Jeremiah Wells at UFC Long Island last year. Cody, cool guy. I bet he is, man. He seems cool as hell. Let's go. I'm going with Wells. I can't. Yeah, Harris throws looping shots. Both these dudes throw them. This is going to be a really good, fun fight to watch live.
But Wells has a shorter arm, so that is loopy. He can get in there real quick and then loop it up and then knock him out. He
definitely has more power. Even though Carlston Harris has power. I think he does. Wells
he does. I'm not saying he doesn't, yeah.
Russian Dagestani, I think he also beat him. Okay. Man. All right. Next fight, men's bantamweight, 135, Hani Barcelos versus Kyler Phillips. I will let you start this one.
Yeah, another fun one here. A lot of question marks coming from both sides. Barcelos is coming off that knockout loss to Umar. He's getting up there in age, but he's very solid, very good wrestler, good takedown defense, very good striker, can be hittable. Kyler, very dynamic striker. He's had some time off. He got a little suspension for a tainted supplement. I don't even know what it was, but he's back now. And we don't know what he's going to look like here too. So this is just a all around weird fight. I want to see it live. I'll tell you that. I think it's going to be a very good fight, very close fight, but I'm going to go with Phillips because he's the younger guy. I think he's the more dynamic striker. I don't think he's going to be able to get Barcelos down. So this will stay on the feet, I think, for the majority of the fight. And it's just going to be who lands more. And I think Kyler will land more. And that's about all I got. Like, this fight, I really wanted to pick Barcelos. I will admit, I really, really, really did. But one thing that just got me was 36 years old, just coming off a KO loss. How is he going to look? And I just like the dynamic striking because, Kyler can mix it up with his kicks, with his flying stuff and all that stuff. He's explosive, but he does have a little bit questionable fight IQ at times. So it's like you can just make a debate for everybody. So give me Phillips, though. He's a younger guy. I think he's more durable. Well, they're both durable. Younger guy, close fight. This fight can be a split decision. That's how close I think this could be. So look at that prop, 450 plus 450. Looking at it right now.
Yeah, yeah, man. Both these dudes are super well rounded. Hani Barcelos has phenomenal boxing, phenomenal leg kicks. Like the thing that should worry anybody that backs Kyler Phillips here is if you go watch Hani Barcelos for Saeed Nurmagomedov, where he was able to beat Saeed and he was able to do it like hitting him with like another dude with really good movement, karate type style, you know, and he was able to beat his leg up, man. He's got really good leg kicks. He's got really good boxing. He's got really good wrestling and he's got really good jiu-jitsu. He's like a Coral belt. He was like a five-time Brazilian national wrestling champion. Yeah, he's what, 35 now, 36 years old. But he's super tough. Kyler Phillips, he's going to be a little faster. He, like you said, he's got a little bit more variety in his striking. He's got good timing on his takedowns. So I don't know if he's just going to be able to go up and grab Barcelos and take him, just slam him to the ground, but he can time good takedowns because he was able to take down Yadong Song, which is tough to do.
That was a very good fight.
Yeah,
good win for him too.
And he was able to sneak in some takedowns, which you've seen like Corey Sandhagen, a lot of other people weren't able to take Song down, but it's because he was timing him very, very well. And he's got really good jiu-jitsu, but I mean, it's not like he's going to sub Barcelos. Like I said, Barcelos probably has the highest jiu-jitsu belt in the whole division. So, dude, I think this fight's going to be really, really close. Like you said, maybe a split decision. I'll take Kyler Phillips because maybe he'll drop Barcelos or something. But, dude, I would not be shocked if Barcelos beats Kyler Phillips.
Wouldn't either. I was this close to picking him, actually.
What was the line on the over on this one?
I'll look real quick. It was a little over, maybe like minus 180 or so.
Okay, so it is. Yeah, I like the over.
Oh, it's minus 166 now, so it's coming down.
Yeah, I don't really mind that. I think both these dudes. I mean, that freaking Umar miss kick to that little left hook, like shovel left hook, was just sick.
Yeah,
dude. It was just, and he wasn't expecting it. Like he wasn't even tensed up for it. It was. But yeah, man, Phillips. Raw Torque said Phillips decision, hand orange covering eyes. Yeah, he failed for Kyler most likely wins. See, there's no confidence. Osterine, yeah, and
that's the substance, yeah.
But didn't he fail in like Nevada, and it wasn't even like a tainted supplement?
It was when he was supposed to fight last.
Yeah, like, now he's fighting and he's not.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 months.
But he's like suspended in Nevada, and he's fighting in Nashville. That's the only reason he can fight.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So that makes sense. Weird.
Yeah, so John, if Kyler hit Roney like he did to Yadong Song, it's okay with the head kick, dude. He kicked Yadong Song Yadong in the head, dude, square in his shit, and he didn't even move. It's just like, who else did I just see take I was doing tape study, and somebody else ate.
I know who didn't. Claudio Ribeiro.
That Francis Marshall. Yeah, Francis Marshall ate a head kick to the face by William Gomez, and it like swelled his cheek up, right, dude? And he just like nothing happened, like Dan Hooker against Turner. But yeah,
that was one too. Shit, dude, broke his orbital bone too.
Ate that. Yeah, I'm surprised Francis Marshall didn't get his broke. His shit swelled up a big knot right away. And yeah, the dude in that Gomez has a nice ass left freaking kick to the body and head. Took a stab at Barcelos plus 170. Can't blame you. Phillips always, when I seen him, Phillips get up to like minus 225 at one point, and then Bahamandez was at like 210. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, because he should be way more than what Phillips is. Phillips should be minus like 150, 160.
Yeah,
like,
he's about minus 200 right now.
Let's see. Ryan said he put a unit on the over 2.5.
I like that. That would be the one bet that I would do on this one. I think that is a great bet. Yeah, MPTV, don't pick a side here.
Phillips always finds a way in the 50-50 positions. He's good. Let's see how he does it without it, right? Barcelos got Nurmagomedov on his resume. Yeah, and the same kind of fighting style. I got it at minus 180. It's not bad. I like that over right there. Barcelos, third round or decision. Okay, Mushroom. All right, Mushroom coming in hot. Kopylov is a bad man. He really is. He just can't get off his back, dude. He's got good takedown defense, but when he gets taken down, he's so freaking terrible. Like he can't.
That was a crazy head kick.
Like Duriev beat him, but couldn't beat freaking Young Poop. You know,
because the Iron Turtle is the real deal, Cody. I tried to tell you, son.
I just watched the Iron Turtle pretty much get beat up by Tefan and Joke whatever.
Right here, that little jab.
That fucker. Bunny's best bets unofficially Phillips and Sandhagen parlay, triple B's. I'm too tired for tape study lately. that should hit. Hey, man,
I mean, you'll just
working
be
hard in the
sweating the
summer down in
Phillips. I
Florida.
mean, maybe he won't. I think it's
Okay.
gonna be a
I
very
like
close fight.
I like that. I mean, I think it should hit. It's just going to be so close, man. Yeah, Taporia
Poirier.
ate that, but he didn't
He got
eat it though
dropped a
because
little, but he came
he
back
went to
up.
the shadow realms for a second. That fucker sat down and he was just sitting. If you could just soccer
He
kick
dropped
someone in
to
the
a
face,
knee, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fighting."
bro, he just sat. I think he went down to his butt and I just watched that too. He just sat there. I mean,
Yeah,
for
he
like
didn't
he
like
got.
drop all the way down, but he like it was close to being like I don't know
And
if it was a knee or a butt, like, but he got right back up real quick though.
that was a sick one, man. But the fight with Victor Henry, he was a huge favorite. Yeah. And
Yeah,
because Henry came in like 3 days' notice, it was a whole different style. And Henry fought the fight of his life, dude, which
yeah. I
cost
think
us
his
how
next
much
fight,
money
Henry looked like
against
shit.
fucking, yeah. So Phillips is a cheater. Yeah. Facts, man. Always bet on the fighter that fails the drug test, right? Not when they get
Not
caught.
always,
But I don't
not
know,
always.
man. Claudio. Yeah. Ooh, next fight, men's featherweight division. Billy Quarantillo versus Damon Jackson. Now, this is a freaking phenomenal fight. Can't wait to watch this fight at live, dude. You know it's going to bring the action. You know it's going to bring the heat. Both these guys, all right. So Billy Quarantillo, I like his striking. I like his boxing. I like his jab. I like his leg kicks. Um, Pretty good clinch. He's got good knees. He's got okay offensive wrestling. He can be taken down, but he's got excellent jiu-jitsu, excellent scrambles, and phenomenal cardio. Damon Jackson, man, he's kind of like the same, except I don't like his striking as much, man. His striking's a little more awkward. He's got some decent kicks. You seen the front kick to the face of Sabatini, and he was able to get that win there. But I think Sabatini's actually a little chinny. He's so good at not letting you punch him and just taking you to the ground like against Almeida
Yeah,
that it doesn't matter if he's chinny. So Damon Jackson, he's got a college wrestling background, but his wrestling's not all that good, man. Like he was even having a
yeah.
little bit of trouble taking like Charles Rosa down to the ground, and Charles Rosa has terrible takedown defense. And when he fights anybody that has a little bit of decent grappling, man, like Mirsad Bektik and people like that, they dominate him in the grappling.
Argueta too on short
Are
notice. Like that was a tough fight for him.
yeah,
He barely won that.
very tough fight, up a weight class.
Yep.
So the thing is with this is Billy Q, I think he has good enough wrestling to keep this standing for the most part. And even if he does get taken down, he's got the jiu-jitsu to get back up. He's not getting subbed. He's never been subbed in his life. And then he's got the better striking, in my opinion, on the feet. Not only that, he's way more durable, right? Billy Q, yeah, he got knocked out by Edson Barbosa, but before that, he's just as durable as they come. Never been subbed, got knocked out by Barbosa. But Damon Jackson goes to sleep, man. When he gets hit hard, he goes to sleep. You've seen Taporia put him to sleep. You've seen Dan Ige put him out. I feel like somebody else in the UFC get him? You watch, there's a Mavaled dude in the PFL that hit him with a flying knee, put him to sleep, and he just went face down. It was terrible. He went face down and just sat there face down, like slumped over.
Yeah, he's been finished in all 5 of his losses.
Yeah. Yep.
So think about that.
Yeah. So the durability goes to Billy Q. I'm going to say the wrestling and the grappling is pretty even, man. It's not like Billy Q is just like so easy to take. It's not because Damon Jackson's not going to go out there and physically overpower Billy Q, right? And then Damon Jackson does have pretty good cardio, like when he came back against Mirsad Bektik. But then when you watch him fight like Dan Argueta, his cardio looks terrible, and he just happened to be way bigger. So I think Billy Q's got this fight. I think Billy Q, when it's standing, he's going to have the better stand up. He's got the way better striking, in my opinion. I think he's way more durable, and I think the ground's going to be pretty even. So give me Billy Q with probably round 3 or decision. Most likely, I'd say decision, just because I think there's going to be a lot of grappling in this fight. I think Billy Q's fine with he don't mind going to the ground either. Now, maybe if he's just completely losing them exchanges right away, he won't. But I don't really see that happen. I see Billy Q getting this going.
I agree with all that. Like it's pressure, pace, cardio, and that's all on Billy Q here. That's what he does. Billy Q is going to do Billy Q things. We kind of seen it in the Dan Ige fight when Damon Jackson fought him. Dan Ige was putting on the pressure. He was pushing him back, and that's what Billy Q is going to do. I'm not comparing Ige's talent and striking or stuff like that to Billy Q. What I'm comparing is how he pushes forward. Billy Q will be doing that. And Damon Jackson didn't like that or didn't look good doing that. He doesn't like, I don't think he knows what to do if he's not the one pushing forward. And Billy Q's coming forward. We've seen that. He did that against Edson Barboza. He got knocked out, but he does, that's his style. So I love Billy Q in this spot. I think he wins this fight. I think he's the better striker, like you said. The wrestling, You can give it to maybe Jackson a touch, but the grappling, if Billy Q gets taken down, I think he's gonna get back up. Like he's not getting subbed. He's gonna work from his back if he has to. He's gonna get some weird scramble to get back up and go back to the pressure and wear down Jackson. Jackson was slowing down in the Dan Ige fight too. So give me Billy Q third round decision. I love that bet. And I think that bet is at like plus 225. It's insane what it is. I am literally thinking about throwing that. I'm gonna look right now. I don't want to be called a liar. I'm gonna look at it right now. And if it's crazy, I might just throw down like even a half a unit. Like, let me look real quick though. Billy Q rounds 3 or decision is plus 250.
Wow.
That is insane to me because that's how he wins. Third round, or he's going decision.
Yeah, that's a good.
And you can even throw a sprinkle on round 2 if you think Billy Q has a lot of round 2 finishes. And also too, you always live bet Billy Q in the second round because normally he does lose the second round and he comes back and wins. So something to think about when you're betting him. I have him in a parlay though, but I like Billy Q.
I would just tell everybody to go watch Damon Jackson versus Charles Rosa and see if you want to bet Damon Jackson versus like anybody, basically. Like, dude, he went like him. Like, dude, he actually got his face busted open in the third round and like hurt and almost finished by Charles Rosa, dude. Like,
well, what got me though, like 100%, was just the Ige fight. Just don't look at the striking that Ige, just pressure. Billy Q's gonna do the same thing that Ige did because that's what his style is. So look how bad Jackson looked.
Right. We got at 138 MMA. Tyler in the building. He said, "What's up, guys?" He said, "Damon Jackson takes this one." Okay.
I don't know how, but
wrestling, grappling, I guess, maybe. But everybody go check out 138 MMA, man. Our boy Tyler, he's got a great channel. He's got a great YouTube channel, great Twitter. So go follow him at 138 MMA. Give him a subscribe. It's free. And he puts out some really good information, man. And some really good he has good notes, he has good stats, he has good everything, and he knows about fighting too. So check out 138 MMA. He probably is wrong on this one right here, but most of them,
you can't be right every time.
Not every time, but most of them. But you know what I mean? For the most part, he's got good.
He's good. He's really good.
Most of the time. No, hey, man, he's very sharp. So if Damon Jackson wins, he knew what was up. I'll promise you that, man. Volkan Ardik, what is up, man? He said, "Yo, 138." Vulcan? I like that name. Who takes Woodson Bazooka, guys?
I'm going Woodson, but
Woodson, but no confidence.
No confidence.
But no confidence. But appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us, Volkan, for real. MMA said, "No way that Damon's winning." AJ, I agree with Jesus. Sicky, I'm not playing Billy at minus 175 against anyone, man. I think he wins, but damn. Yeah, it's the style, though, man. I think he's got the style for this one.
If you have a winning ticket, that's money, man.
Money's money, man.
If you think he wins, why not bet it? I don't care the line. You're going to win.
What fight of Billy Q would you say showed the best takedown defense? I mean, he gets taken down against Spike Carlisle. Yeah. A little bit against he does get taken down against Gavin Tucker. Gavin Tucker has pretty good grappling though. But it's his get up though, man. And he's got pretty good get up game and he's got really good scrambles. But I don't think that Damon Jackson has as good a wrestling as Gavin Tucker or Spike Carlisle, because Spike Carlisle is all power, dude. Like Damon Jackson and Billy Quarantillo are both like tall, skinny dudes at 145, 5'10, 5'11. So they're neither one of them is getting low, dropping for doubles. Like Damon Jackson's gonna try to grab you, pull you to the ground. I don't know if he's gonna be that much stronger than Billy Quarantillo. Like Spike Carlisle, dude, is just a freaking monster as far as grab you, use all of his strength. He's a little muscle dude. But I don't know, maybe I can't remember if Burgos tried to or not. Damon's my dude, been a fan of that guy forever. Yeah, and he's tough. He's gonna fight for your money. So and if you're getting good plus money, and
he's got an octagon side card if you want it.
Do you octagon side of Damon? CJ,
it's numbered to 8. Throwing it out there.
Very true, Johnny. Play to win. Yeah, but betting is getting an edge, and that's how you win long term.
I get it.
Yeah,
but I'll take the 0.3.
Next fight is in the men's lightweight division. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Ludovic Klein. Who do you got here, brother?
I'm gonna go with Bahamondes here. I think he is really good. He's 25 years old. He's very tall for the division. Very good boxing. Very good takedown defense. Sneaky like front choke subs. Doesn't really go for wrestling that all that much. Very good kicks as well. Klein, he's looked better as a lightweight because he was a featherweight, but he's kind of small. Like he's fighting these bigger guys, and he's been using some wrestling. But I don't think he's going to be able to get that wrestling going here. And if this fight plays on the feet, I just think he's kind of too small for what Klein is good at. He's good at like high kicks, kicks to the body, and I think Bahamondes will stay at range. And I don't think those kicks are going to be all that great because he does have like short little legs. Like he doesn't have those long legs. It's short, like muscular legs. And Bahamondes is going to be able to stay at range and just pick him apart. I think this fight goes to decision, and maybe Bahamondes gets to like a third round finish. But the bet that I have, I wanted to play Bahamondes money line. I missed the early lines, but I just went with third round or decision because I do think this fight goes to decision, and I think Bahamondes wins this one. Um, 29-28 at the worst, but I can see a 30-27. I just think he's going to be the better guy here overall. Like, and what Klein has been trying to do lately is mix in some grappling, and I don't think it's going to work out for him too well. It's going to actually probably tire him out in the second and third rounds. So give me Bahamondes by decision.
Like that. Check out this. See what that says?
White boy Rick.
White boy Rick. The white boy Rick live resin pens, dude. That's hilarious. It's fucking awesome. That's up from my area right there. Yeah, man. I like Bahamondes here. It's gonna be a good fight, but like I like dude, Bahamondes is a very, very shiny prospect, in my opinion, that doesn't really get like all the attention that like all these other dudes are getting. I mean, you got Kamzat, you got Hamzat and all these dudes like Makayev and all that, but like skill for skill, like Bahamondes got 4 losses. People probably think, oh, he's got losses. Dude, this dude was fighting people when he was like 18, 19,
19, yeah.
them losses. He's still young. His switch stance kickboxing is some of the smoothest switch stance kickboxing I've ever seen. Like he's just constantly switching stances, beating it up the inside, outside of your leg, jabbing with both. Dude, like his striking is phenomenal. He's gonna have 8 inches of height and 3.5 inches of reach in this fight, and this is going to be a kickboxing fight for the most part, man. He has great takedown defense. From what I've seen, you even seen him choke out Zhu Rong. Like you seen him beat the shit out of Roosevelt Roberts. He's not a college wrestler, Roosevelt Roberts ain't, but he had good grappling in the UFC. Like he's a tough dude. And he's going to have just as good as Ludwig Klein. He's another kickboxer. Ludwig Klein, kickboxer, southpaw, phenomenal southpaw head kick, left body kick. He's got some pretty decent boxing, but other than that, like decent grappling. But other than that, I'm not that high on him. Like he's kind of a low output guy. He's always skirting around the outside, and backing up, and that always causes him to slow down and gas out. He would have lost to Jai Herbert his last fight had Jai Herbert not grabbed the fence the one time. I believe it was a fence grab. It's either
it was what
like a
or was it a nut
ball
shot?
One of them.
One of the two. It was a point deduction.
Yep. So and Bahamondes is way better than Jai Herbert. Like Bahamondes, dude, this kid is freaking good, and his takedown defense holds up. Then he's 8 inches taller, 3.5 inches of reach, and this is going to be a kickboxing match, right? Dude, he's going to piece up Ludwig Klein. You've seen Ludwig Klein already get beat up standing up by people like he's lost to Mike Trezano, who I don't think's anywhere near as good as Bahamondes. He's lost to Nate Landwehr. You know, like I said, he lost to Jai Herbert. There's another one right before that I thought that he lost to.
Trezano.
Yeah, like split decision win over Devontae Smith, who's not good. Bahamondes is going to piece him up, dude. I don't know if he finishes him because, like you seen with like Trey Ogden, like he'll take what you give him. Like he don't throw one shot power punches. Like he's just volume, beating you up unless he hits you with a spinning wheel kick like he did Roosevelt Roberts. You know, he did the same thing to Roberts that he did to Trey Ogden. Just beat him up. Okay, you'll give me this leg, I'll kick it. You'll give me this, I'll kick it. I'll switch that. So like
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's going to do that. Ludwig Klein's best weapon is the left high kick, and I don't even know if he can get it up to Ignacio's head, dude. I'm going to knock on wood before I say this because I got 2 bets. I got Bahamondes and 2 parlays, and I'm going to knock on wood. I don't even want to say this, but I got to be a good capper and say this. The only freaking thing that worries me is this dude's a fucking Diaz. he gets cut, man. He's been fighting since he's like fucking 12, and he's got so much scar tissue that like he gets cut with jabs and stuff. And that's the only thing that worries me is there's some kind of headbutt or just, you know, something catches him and cuts him. But other than that, he should not lose this fight. He should not lose this fight. So I got Bahamondes. I got him parlayed.
Klein, we've seen some stuff from Klein too. Even in the Herbert fight, he was getting touched up on his cheeks and stuff. So
yeah, man. Yeah, dude. So but Bahamondes, guys, I'm gonna be very nervous during this fight because I got him in the 2 parlays, you know what I mean? And it's
I'm confident.
I am too.
And we're good.
Focus
we're on the same side, then we're good. Don't worry about it, man.
Parlay bet on Bahamondes too.
Just feel the vibes right here.
Oh yeah, Tyler said he was on Bahamondes sub, and I like that.
I like that.
Seen,
third round sub
subbed out by Landwehr.
What's that prop? Third round sub. What is that
bet?
prop?
I think it was like plus 600. It wasn't even nothing crazy because they kind of plus 800. Was it, Tyler?
Look at the wrong fight. Shit.
Yeah. Shout out white boy Rick, dude. I got these up in Michigan too, man. They're fucking phenomenal. This one's apples and
dude. Bahamondes third round sub is plus 4,000.
He said, "I don't think so. I don't think so." He's got the blue
plus
eyes.
4,000 guys. Bahamondes sub.
Just sub.
Third round
sub is plus 4,000.
That's when I think he's gonna get it. Plus 4,000. He's did it before.
Yeah, dude. Just like we called
flying gases.
We called on Brady's, even though neither one of us took it. Holland by Darcy.
Dude, if I wish I was drunk enough to be like, hey Brady, can I just switch that to Holland by Darce? I would have been back in the game.
Yeah. I think I won a couple units maybe because of like Matthew's second round or finish and all that, and I won like 4
I think I was up a little bit with the best bet, but nothing crazy, like maybe a couple 2 or 3 units. I did pretty good. I think I won 6 out of my 10.
Okay. Shady said Dad has been schooling him and he is getting better and fighting smarter, battle tested versus and he came in, he froze up a little bit in his debut against
He's super young too.
Yeah, but not no more. That dude throws so much volume and he's tough. So yeah.
It's like Zell Huber when he came in the UFC. You're like, dude, bro.
And now you see how good he is.
Now Zell Huber's good.
Dude, Zell Huber versus Bahamondes would be a crazy fight. They're both real big and
they're both the same.
Length and reach is going to be a problem for sure. Klein is a dog though. For 2 rounds, he slows down though. Yeah, he doesn't take risks, which is good. Klein is screwed. Yeah, Bahamondes will get a spinning high kick to again. A KO kick again. Vamos, Chile. Yeah, man.
Let's go.
He's a bad mofo, dude. I got high hopes for Bahamondes, man. Really high hopes for him. Parlay Baja with Suarez, 1.15 units to 1. I like it. It's gonna be dangerous. I gotta see more out of Suarez, and we're about to get to it in a minute. But trust me, I'm the Suarez believer. Like she was going to be the best, the 115 go. All these other girls you've seen, Rose Namajunas she would have choked her out and beat her up in the first round. It's what she did to Alexis Grasso. It's what she did to like Carla Esparza. Like, dude, Suarez was a beast. She still is, but we just got to make sure she's back, you know. Ignacio sub plus 800. Yeah, there you go, Sicky. That's crazy. Sprinkle is worth it. Yep.
I like it. Klein smaller.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna have money to bet online. I got a sick 6-fight bet parlay with the $30 I had left after the 525 to win like 400 and something. So I'll have to see what that is. But I was gonna bet some crazy shit and have some fun down there with that.
Oh, I'm gonna do that all the time.
Yep, I was up 600 too, dude. Up 600. So Carlston betting line is moving down. It's right minus 102. Okay. Next fight.
Really? I'm gonna have to double up on this shit.
It's just because they're the same freaking style, and then Harrison's just so much bigger.
Their speed kills. I love speed. Give me speed all day. I don't care if you're short, tall, big, small. Let's go. Give me speed.
All right, then. Well, here's some speed for you. Men's light heavyweight division. Tanner Boser versus Alexa Kamor. You start this one. I started that last one.
Oh, this is the fight. Okay, I will say this. This is the fight that I am not looking forward to out of all of them. Weird fight. Tanner Boser. We all know who Tanner Boser is. He is a small heavyweight, and he is a super slow light heavyweight. He did not look good against Ian Cutelaba. I know Cutelaba is dangerous, but man, he looked so timid, so slow, so everything you did not want to see. Whatever you want to say, that's what you didn't want to see. This guy doesn't have a weight class. He's just one of those tweeners. He's not going to be good in heavyweight. He's not going to be good in light heavyweight. I'm sorry. He does have good boxing, good leg kicks, terrible takedown defense. Can't get up from his back, but at least he's active when he's on his back, but he doesn't get up. But Kamer, I mean, he's been off for about 2 years. Little red flag there. I hate betting or picking fighters that do that. But has good striking. He's well rounded. He's got good wrestling too. He's durable, good cardio. Like, this is a dog or pass fight, and I have not seen one person yet with a Boser ticket, and I know why. So that's why I'm going with the Kamer side here. I'm going to take a shot. This dude's 27 years old, hasn't fought in 2 years. So hopefully, I mean, I'm hoping that he's improved in those 2 years. And I know what I'm getting out of Boser, and I don't really like what I see. Give me Kamer. I'm taking a shot here on the dog. No bets. I will stay far away from this fight.
Yeah. I'm like the opposite. Like, I just don't think Boser's that bad. He's got good striking, dude. He's freaking huge at 205. Like, against Eon, like, he's freaking huge. He's big.
Kamer's about the same size, just a touch smaller.
Yeah, that was an early stoppage too, though. On that, I rewatched that with Eon. Man, that was an early stoppage. Like, he was getting up to his feet, and Elon's hitting him with shots, but he wasn't hurt. He was just trying to stand up.
Hit with like 10 in a row, though.
Yeah, but they weren't like, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't like
he started getting up, and then he like kind of fell back down. And I think that's when they stopped it,
because I didn't see it fall, but
he didn't like fall completely like out, but like he kind of like his hand gave out a little bit, and I think that's when they stopped it.
Right. But like, Alexa Kamor is not good. Like, I watched his fights. Like, he's not good. He's freaking he just throws kicks. He got some punches. He'll throw some punches, but he more just like throws out a front kick like a feeler and stuff. Like, decent clinch, and his wrestling isn't all that great. Like, I kept seeing him getting reversed nonstop by William Knight, and then like against Negramanu, he was getting reversed and just having like. That was a close fight, but man, dude, like, I think Tanner Boser is actually like pretty good. He just fought some really big grapplers up at heavyweight. And like I said, I think if that fight wouldn't have got stopped with Eon, he would have eventually came back and knocked Eon out. And he looked really big and in really good shape, man. But I just think that he's going to be he's way better striker. Like, his striking is like going to be a level above Kamar's, and I don't think Kamar has the grappling to take him down. Like, his Kamar is not like a wrestling background. Like, he wants to grab you. I mean, and if he does, it's not very good because, like I said, I haven't seen him out grapple anybody yet. I just seen him get out grappled by William Knight. So he's tough though. He's durable because William Knight hit him with some big shots, and he was just coming forward. And Negramanu too, man. They were hitting each other with some big shots. So, but give me Tanner Boser, man. I got Tanner Boser probably by decision. He can maybe get him out of there, but I really do think that Boser's going to beat him up. I think he's the way better fighter. I think like Ion Cutelaba would beat up Kamer too, pretty good. So it's like he's fighting a level down, and then we don't even know what we're getting with Kamar because the last time we seen him,
I'll take the chance.
Yeah, I didn't think he was.
I've seen enough from Boser.
Right. Yeah. And that's two different sides on how you're going to see it.
I get it. You know what you're getting, but you don't know what you're getting with Kamer. I'm willing to throw all the dice.
But it's like you said, nobody should really bet on this. I don't think that you should feel comfortable on either side,
No.
Next fight, though, is going to be a good one, man.
Okay.
MPTV said Kamer 7 days a week. Next fight, Gavin Tucker versus Diego Lopes. Lopes. We don't know yet.
I'm gonna say Lopez until Bruce Buffer tells me otherwise.
Right. Can we get anybody to confirm what Buffer called him in the last one? Was it Lopes or Lopez? And then how are we even gonna know? If it's Lopez, put a Z at the end. Man. I bet Lopes, right? I bet him. But this is a tough fight because like Gavin Tucker's a really good fighter. Southpaw kickboxing is phenomenal. He's got good hands. He's got good head kicks. He's got good body kicks. He's got really good grappling. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's going to have the better wrestling here. Black belt in jiu-jitsu and a really good fighter. He's kind of chinny. We've seen Dan Ige put him out real quick. He hit him with a good shot. I watched Justin James drop him, hurt him, and then almost choke him out. He actually had to come out of his shorts, wiggling to get out of the choke. but he's good. But the problem is he's 37 years old. He hasn't fought in 2.5 years. He had a severe shoulder injury. I've been following him on Instagram for a long time, and he had a bad shoulder injury where he had a major surgery. He's been out for 2.5 years. He's 37 years old now. He's only had 4 fights in 7 years. Like, that's crazy. He's only had 4 fights in 7 years. So Diego Lopes, man, you've seen him last time against Movsar. You even seen him if you go back and watch on the Contender Series against Brito. He throws hard on the feet. His striking even looked better from Brito to Movsar. It's been, like a year and a half, 2 years. But his striking looked a lot better. He can throw wild punches, hard kicks, because he's not afraid to get taken down. Because on the ground, his jiu-jitsu is just so phenomenal, and it's so high level. And he's just constantly going for everything: knee bars, arm bars, triangles, everything. He's dangerous everywhere, because he's like, it's weird. He's like a Polyana Viana, where she just throws head kicks and throws all these hard straight punches. And then girls kind of freak out and take her down, and then she submits them because they're like, oh, I don't want to stand up no more. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what Jason Knight did to that other dude on the Ultimate Fighter a couple weeks ago, where that dude was a striker, but Knight just put the pressure on him, so that dude shoots in and gets choked out. But if this was 3-4 years ago and Tucker was 34, had just beat Billy Q, it would still be like, damn, hard to trust him, because you've seen him get hurt, you've seen him get, you've seen him get finished, you've seen him get hurt, and then you know how dangerous Lopez is. So it's like backing anybody versus Lopez these days is dangerous as shit. Like, you're gonna sweat the whole fucking fight. So I probably would, if he can do that and make it that sweaty with Movsar, what is he going to do with every single person he fights? Even if you go watch Brito's a high-level black belt too, and he had him almost submitted like 2-3 times. So I think he gets Gavin Tucker, man. I think that he either hurts him on the feet and gets a club and sub, or he could just get a club, honestly, because Justin James ain't the greatest striker in the world. And then if not, he can just get the sub on the ground with a knee bar or something, man, because he's just so dangerous. He's so much more younger. He's just, everything's going in his favor to me. I got him at minus 130 and bet like 3.25 units to win 2.5 units. Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm on the Lopez. I don't care what you say. Train
This
here.
guy.
Younger guy, very good grappling, good striking too. With Tucker, like, yeah, he's a solid fighter. He's well-rounded, got good boxing, got good wrestling too, grappling. But he hasn't been around for 2 years, and the last time I believe that he fought, he got brutally KO'd by Ige. Yeah, he took the time off, great, but what's he doing? Like, is he training? Is he like teaching? Is he coaching? I think I saw that he was coaching, maybe where he was his gym's at too. But man, 2.5 years or so that he's been gone. Like, he's 37 now. Like, it was shocking that I thought he was going to be like 34. I was like, holy shit, he's 37. Like, I don't know, man. And I know maybe this is a little bit of recency bias too, because Lopez looked amazing against Evloev on short notice. Very good scrambles, very good submissions on the ground when he gets, if he's on the ground or whatever. But he's got good striking too. But yeah, I got to go with the younger guy here. And I missed the early line. I'm probably not going to get around to betting him because I don't like the minus 175. I my heart won't let me do the money line, because I do want to see him fight Gavin Tucker, a solid guy on full camp, see what he does. I'm not saying he's going to lose. I do think he's going to win this fight, but I just want to see more before I can bet. At minus 130, I probably would have took a stab, but I missed it, so I waited a little too long. I was hoping that line would actually go down. I thought there's going to be more Gavin Tucker love, and it was the opposite. So it's all good. I mean, I made my bet with Wells, so that's where I made up for it. So give me Lopez to win. I'm going to say he does get the finish, like in the second round, maybe third round. I'll say by submission, though.
Okay. Yeah, something's happening with our chat here, and I don't really want to. I don't know if I should.
It is, yeah.
It ain't updated. Mine just goes to Kmart 7 days a week, MPTV.
Yeah, that's all I see, too.
Should I leave and come back in real quick without any?
You can try. I'll stay here.
Let me see. All right.
Chat is going crazy right now. Yeah, it's not showing up like it's, unless people just aren't talking. So stick around. We got Cody coming back in here in a second. But yeah, this fight's going to be a little crazy. Is it working better?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah.
Is Kmart 7 days a week?
It's done.
That's
Now
the
I can
last
see
one.
him. Yeah. No, if
All
you
right.
want to leave and come back.
Yeah, I'll leave real quick too. That's all I see too.
Okay.
Way back.
Finally, that dude's gone, man. I'm not bringing him back on. He got some crazy picks tonight. Nobody should tail that guy. This is kind of weird. You know, I don't even know if I'm going to do any more shows with this dude, you know. Let's see. I saw, sorry about any of the Kmart stuff, if anybody put up, because I didn't see none of it. I thought nobody commented. So I'm like, all right, we'll just keep it moving. Yeah, Johnny's such a great dude. Oh, he's back. What's up, man? How you doing? You good?
There we go. Now I'm seeing people.
So yeah, Pick'em Bozer looked awful and let him Eon bully him. Yeah, Kmart by kickflip. This guy. I like the dog too. Can't trust Bozer anymore. ESP, yeah, at his age. Shuey bet then Cody. I'm not betting Shuey's on this true dumpster fire. Bozer decision. See, me and Mushrooms lining up, man. When we line up, we don't miss. Those are the facts. A whole ass global pandemic started and ended since Kmart has won a fight, but Tanner's not good at all. Pink Floyd 2 units on Kmart at plus 162, and maybe the fight is high on the card because UFC knows something encouraging about Kmart. Maybe Tanner wins on experience. I think that's what I'm thinking. This is Bozer's last opportunity. Yep, this is a loser leaves town fight. That's so they're gonna fight hard. Smash the likes, guys. Smash it. We got well, I don't even know. No, it's not telling me up there. I mean, we got like 55 people. So everybody hang out. I think this fight is high on the card because there's
about 54 people. Yeah.
That was a bad look versus Knight. Yeah, on the William Knight. That was Agree with the Pick'em MMA. Yep. Lopez, LOL. Lopez minus 130. So what do we got? What do we got?
Bruce Buffer will tell me on Saturday. I don't trust anyone else but Bruce.
Confused at first. My lock of the card is Lopez. Tucker, old and too many injuries, plus not active. Yo, I like him. I also took him at minus 130. Let's go, pick him. Mexi can Mex. Yeah,
Mexican.
But he's not though. He's Brazilian. He lives in Mexico.
Does he train?
So he's like, he's tough as hell. He's basically, I mean, if you're down there training with them dudes, you got to be a tough dude, man. And he's huge. That's the thing we didn't freaking talk about real quick.
Oh, dude, yeah. He is the bigger fighter by far, like crazy.
5 inches taller with 6 inches of reach.
That's true, too.
That helps when you got them long-ass legs and shit on the ground to freaking, and throw them. He throws hard punches, dude. So, Lopez all day. Great play. My lock of the card is Nzechukwu for Volkan. He's got Nzechukwu as his lock of the card. We're about to get to that next. I'm betting Tucker. Anyone betting Lopez over minus 150 are crazy, bro. The last time he came off a long layoff, went on a long losing streak. Yeah. And Nzechukwu by sub plus 900 or so. All right.
It's live.
Seems like Lopez improving still and won a round against Monster on short notice and had him. He did. If he had about like 5-10 more seconds,
he had the arm bar, he had the knee bar. Yeah. He had a lot of crazy subs that were close. A triangle at the end of a round. Like he had 3 different ones that he had him close to getting out, but somehow he survived. Masvidal did.
Yeah. Tyler said Gavin Tucker put a whooping on Billy Q. If that Tucker shows up, Lopes is in trouble. He could totally be washed, though. It's just hard to say. Yeah. And even if he's not, though, like the position's Lopes and Lopes being so much bigger, but true. Gavin Tucker's a tough dude. Like he's really like, he's well-rounded, tough dude, but a little chinny. Played Kmart inside the distance, no action, minus 105, and added some inside the distance. Not super confident. Yeah. Short notice was scheduled for a fight 2 weeks ago before fighting Evolov.
Short notice?
Yeah. A short notice to fight Evolov. To come in against a dude like that and have no, real game planning for that. But I mean, his game plan's the same thing, like try to rip your limbs off. Only thing that worries me is if he doesn't get the sub and lets Gavin pull out all the control time. Yeah, dude, I don't think Gavin Tucker's going to be the same. There's no way being 34, you have that major shoulder injury that he had.
We kind of just saw it.
Come back the same dude.
We kind of just saw it with Michael Chiesa. He was gone for like a year and a half. I know he's on a UFC desk, but they're older. These older guys coming back in, ring rust. Like Michael Chiesa looked like crap.
Yeah.
Crap.
Dude, I can't wait till I put these other paintings up because I hate being able to see the wall down there. but I also hate my head not being way down low. So when I get these other paintings put up, appreciate the Patreon. It's gonna make me feel so much. That's my OCD. I just see that little bit. But let's go,
Little
Jaden.
things.
Yeah, dude, I got some badass new paintings. Well, I got two. I'm waiting for the other two to come in the mail. So
Yeah, I
let's
think the chat
go.
like died again. Like I only see like Gucci and that's it. That was like 5 minutes ago.
I don't even see Gucci. Let's see. Yeah, we're missing some. I don't know what's going on with the chat. I'll go out one
Yeah,
more time and
the
come
chat's
right
not
back.
like, I don't think it's just messing up. It's not like updating as you guys go. So and me and Cody can't see at the same time. But yeah, we got a few more fights here. Might have to skip through some of these the chat because this can't keep working.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. There it goes. See now,
Yeah,
and
I don't know if StreamYard's messing up. I just see Gucci and that's it. It's not like updating as it goes. And I'm looking like in the YouTube and I see like other people like posting, but I guess we can maybe do that. But
Fireside is in the building. Said Cody and Johnny, what's up, dudes? What's up, sharp as fuck chat? What is up, Fireside? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out, bringing the good vibes. Sneery said so weird. Fireside said sharp. He says sharp as fuck chat. Johnny, your beard disappears.
what do you mean my beard disappeared?
What's going on? Why is your beard gone? That's you got a chat or a filter on?
Great. Yeah, I do. I have the beard filter.
That makes your beard go away. That's so weird, dude. Cody and Johnny Dober said he's stopping by my gym on Saturday for a little workout.
Shit.
Anything y'all want me to ask him? If it's not too crazy, I'll ask him for y'all. That's freaking awesome.
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Let's see. I don't know. He does. I know he started from Muay Thai. I wonder. Ask him just what age he started doing Muay Thai. That's his first background. I don't think he wrestled or not. And ask him when he started training, or what was the first martial art he started training.
There you go.
0.25 units on Lopes, plus 500. I know sub for KO. Plus, I know sub is favored win condition, but the kid can throw, and Tucker is old with the layoff. Yeah, am I tripping that Ice Vikings from Canada, right? Yeah. He's gone against freaking Bozer and Tucker. That's blasphemy. That's going against both of them. Not even take a stab, Ice Viking. No, but yeah, dude, this layoff and all that. It's all bad. Like he's not going to be the same. His body's not even going to be the same. I can see Lopes doing better than Billy Q in the UFC. Yeah. He's got more potential at this point. Yeah, he looked awful. Didn't want to be in there after all. First takedown attempt. Jan proved minute winning and wrestling don't score at all anymore. You have to dominate the round. Yeah. It's pronounced Lopez, but spelled Lopes. That's debatable, there we go, man.
Not debatable.
People
not debatable anymore.
Bisping and them called him Lopes, bro.
Next because fight, he doesn't know English.
What the fuck? That's racist, Johnny. Is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so. But you can just say that, friend. I'm like, wait a minute.
Say it for anything.
I'm like, wait a minute, man. I feel like you just hurt my feelings right there, Johnny. Now your fucking whole life's over.
Game over, man.
Men's light heavyweight division. Dustin Jacoby, Kennedy, and Njoku. I'm going to let you start this one because I know you're hot on this one.
Oh, yeah. So I'm on the Kennedy train here. He's been improving, showing some good wrestling, grappling. He's always going to be dangerous on the feet. He's a huge, monstrous guy. He's got those flying knees that he can throw out. He's got very good elbows in the clinch, good knees in the clinch too. He's durable other than that weird, crazy Da-Un Young elbow, which I don't get how that knocked him out, but whatever. But he's solid everywhere. And Jacoby on the other side, very good kickboxer. But man, lately I feel like he's trending down. Like he's slowing down in some of these fights that I'm seeing. He's winning some of them. Lately he's losing them. He's not looking good in this late second, third rounds. And Kennedy's always going to be in that fight for 3 rounds, no matter what. And I just think he has more options to win this fight. And maybe, Kennedy's length will give him Jacoby some problems too, because it's like a 6-inch reach advantage, 3-inch height, 6-inch reach advantage or whatever. Actually more 7-inch reach advantage. So crazy. So I just give me Kennedy here to win. I just think he has that wrestling option if he starts doing bad on the feet. And I think this fight goes to decision, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's like a sneaky submission. Like I don't think he'll knock Jacoby out, but Dustin wears damage really bad as well too. We've seen it in his fights too. So I think Kennedy can edge out a decision here, and I think he wins this fight. I think he's just on the up and up, and Jacoby's on the down and down. So that's just what I see by it. But Amy Kennedy,
Right? Yeah. Momentum's definitely a big thing. That's for sure. Man, this fight's going to be good, dude. Both these dudes are strikers. We've seen Kennedy do a little bit more wrestling recently, but he's wrestling dudes like Carl Robertson who can't wrestle. He's another kickboxer, and he was just so much bigger than Carl Robertson. He used to fight at 185. So this is going to be a good fight. I think Dustin Jacoby's able to keep it standing. Kennedy's not a great wrestler like that. Dustin Jacoby's a big dude too.
he's a solid wrestler now.
No. And Jacoby's a big dude. Like Kennedy's only gonna, I mean, he's probably gonna look a little more than 2 inches bigger than him because he's got his big afro, but he's not that much bigger than Dustin Jacoby.
Takedown defense is terrible though with Jacoby.
No, it's not. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, man. But so Jacoby's the better striker. It's just plain and simple, and he throws out more volume. He doesn't get stuck. Like standing there not doing anything like Kennedy will do, man. He'll sit there and give rounds away. The dude lost to Negro Manu, and maybe he didn't lose to him, but he obviously kept poking him in the eye and stuff, but he didn't do enough to really win that fight, and he should have won that fight pretty easy if he's just going to beat up Dustin Jacoby. I'm taking Jacoby. I think Jacoby's the better kickboxer. I think Jacoby has the better striking. I'm not going to bet him. I wanted to bet him at plus 140. I'm not going to bet him because he shows damage so bad, man. And he beat Khalil Roundtree. They can do whatever. They stole that fight. They stole that money. He outlanded Roundtree by like 40 significant strikes. There's no grappling. There's no knockdowns. But I think that he's faster than Kennedy. I think that he throws more volume, and I think that his leg kick is going to be a big advantage here because Kennedy's heavy on his lead leg. He's tall, he's skinny, and I think that Jacoby's going to be able to pick him apart standing up. And then I don't think Kennedy's going to knock him out, and I don't think he's going to out-grapple him. So, like I said, I'm not betting it, but I like Jacoby here. So I'm going to go through the chat on here because it keeps messing up. Let's see. On my phone, I'll just look. Jan. All right. Shady said, Blood, where do you get these paintings? Who is the artist or website? iCanvas is where I get most of these. And then there's Canvas Freaks too. You in your underwear, Johnny? That was your underwear, huh? You're just chilling like that, huh? I can't put the balls right in the camera screen and everything, man. And then, so yeah, iCanvas has some Shady, and Canvas Freaks has some too. Let's see, Gucci Part 2. Yeah. MPTV 138. MMA, you're on the wrong side of the card this week. Bad. I love your channel, though, MPTV. Shout out, I guess, Tyler, for your channel. Tyler's just taking a beating tonight, man. But no, he's got a great channel. We just mess with him. He's a good dude, too, man. He said, yeah, Dober is from Omaha, Nebraska originally. Like I said, Tyler owns a couple gyms there and a kickboxing gyms there in Nebraska. And he has like the freaking some Kansas City Chiefs dudes came and trained there recently and stuff. It's pretty cool. I would like to go there and check some stuff out. That'd be awesome. Meet up one day. Let's see. Fireside said that Dong Jung fight seemed fixed. It was weird. Eli said, laugh my ass off. That's racist, Johnny. Biz being worse than you with names. Ever hear him say Jandiroba? No, I like Bisbing too. I like his style. I just don't think he cares either. I've heard him where people in the chat get him to say all the stupid shit that they're getting his wife to say all that nasty shit. They're funny. I agree with Yanni. Siki said Azamat is just that guy, and I bet Azamat versus Jacoby. Azamat going to start Demir. Jacoby winning this. Let's go. Effie said, let's go Siki. Kennedy literally fought absolute cans his last 3, dude. Jacoby, a major step up from Clark. Tyler, I'm with Jacoby, but I'm on like 6 dogs this week, and everyone's saying I'm way off this week, so it could be a rough week for me. Nah, you're going to be all right, Tyler. Derek, so I took a stab on
Siki, we don't call fighters trash cans anymore. I don't know if you know this or not, but
My fifth and final bet. That's why you guys got to watch this live show, because if you watch this live show, you get my fifth and final bet early, and it's coming up. It's coming up in the next two fights. Let's see. Derek said I took a stab on Jacoby, and like I said, Jacoby was my other bet. Other than this, I like this. You know, I wanted to play an underdog, but I'm glad I didn't, because like I said, he could be winning most of the fight and then just hit with one good shot that don't drop him, kind of rock him, but now he's got a bloody nose. Now Njeku won that fight because you're not seeing no damage on him. AJ, I like that. I like Kennedy here. Jacoby slowing down. He is a little bit. And the problem with Jacoby is he's not going to knock out Kennedy. So you know it's going to go 3 rounds. And
that's true.
It's going to be close because he's the way his style. He's not going to out wrestle you and dominate you. And
he starts fast and then he like slows down in rounds 2 and especially round 3. We've seen it in the last like 3 fights.
Yeah, and he's just like a point kickboxer. So it's like I hit you twice, you hit me twice, boom, and you just keep going. But he never like drops people too much unless it's like Darren Stewart, or he finished Dao Jung, which was crazy. But yeah, so we're on the opposite side of this. You and Patty got shoey bets on this.
That's we got a shoey bet. I'm willing to risk my robust 6-3 shoey bet record on this one because you know what? Kennedy's my guy. I already won one bet from him.
How many with me bets? No, I mean I've only lost.
I know you lost. You lost like 3, I think. Now
is that what it is? That's all I've lost. I beat
Sato,
Lou, I beat a couple people.
Park, and you had Sato, you had Duraev, and then and then the last one. So you lost 3 to me at least.
Yeah,
been rocking.
Shit, you've lost some to me too, motherfucker.
Only Romanov.
You know,
that was a very bad one. You know, I should have took 3 shoey bets for that.
You know what I got to say to that, Johnny?
Oh, shit.
You know what I got to say to that?
Oh, shit.
Suck you, Johnny K. Ha, 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 ha.
That's what I got to say about that, Johnny. You know what I mean? When you say stuff like that to me, man, that's what I got to do. Next fight, women's strawweight division. Jessica Andrade versus Tatiana Suarez. I'm going to break this down. Andrade has been looking kind of terrible lately. She's been taking all these fights on short notice. Hasn't been working out for her. She's got power in her hands, both hands, good boxing. She used to have good wrestling, offensive wrestling, I guess, when she was fighting girls that weren't just crazy wrestlers. But she's got decent takedown defense. She actually stopped all of Blanchfield's takedowns to like the last one, which was on a weird like takedown, like off some punches and stuff. But Tatiana Suarez, man, I used to be so high on this girl. I thought she was going to be the strawweight champ and be the strawweight champ for a long time. She's very big for the division. She's 5'5", 66-inch reach. So she's going to have 4 inches of height here with 4 inches of reach. Her wrestling is phenomenal. Her jiu-jitsu is phenomenal. Her ground and pound is phenomenal. Her chokes are phenomenal. She could get knocked out here, obviously, but I think that like as soon as she gets her hands on Andrade a couple times, she's going to land a takedown. I don't know if it's going to take more than 1 or 2 takedowns. Just the way she grounds girls, how heavy she is on top. I think that she's going to be able to land the takedowns. She's got to stay safe though, man. If she can't land the takedowns, because her striking, I will tell you this. That's why I stayed away from betting this fight as like Tatiana Suarez parlayed with anybody, because she could get knocked out. Her striking isn't that great at all. And if she, for some reason, can't land takedowns right off the bat, she has to strike, man, there's a possibility she could get cracked. You know what I mean? But I'm going to assume she's going to be able to land them takedowns, dude. She's going to be a lot bigger. But I still got to see her beat, like, top-level competition again, which Andrade is. Because, like, Andrade would beat the crap out of freaking Montana De La Rosa, too. You know, we just got to be honest here. So I got to see a little more. I got to see what happens this time. What I did bet in my 5th and final bet is I bet the under 2.5, because this fight ain't going over 2.5. Either Andrade is going to catch Tatiana Suarez in that first round, or early in the second, where she is going to get swallowed and just dominated on the ground and mopped up and submitted, because it's not going to be standing on the feet long. So anytime it's standing on the feet, she's either going to knock Suarez out, or I think she got 2 takedowns before she's going to get just beat up, man. Suarez is huge. She's going to be so much bigger than her in this spot. So, yeah, man, I got Suarez by first or second round sub.
Yeah, I like this. I like everything you said too. I was looking at the under too. I was hoping it wasn't as juicy as it is, minus 210 or whatever it is. But I think Tatiana wins this one. I like her wrestling, grappling, submissions. I mean, on the feet though, you got to give that to Andrade all day. But how is Andrade losing more times than not. She's getting taken down, she's getting ground and pounded, or she's getting submitted. So that is Suarez's game. In I just did this. Let me look this up real quick. I want to give you the right stats. So in 9 UFC losses for Andrade, she's been finished 7 times. And also in UFC for Suarez, she's got 9 wins and she's got 6 finishes, all in the first or second round. And that's including Andrade's losses too. So the under 2.5 is an amazing bet. I think it's a good parlay piece. Or you can do, if you're on the Tatiana side, you can do Tatiana rounds 1 or 2 to win. I think that's at minus 120. I'm really looking at that as my final bet. I think I can get just a little bit more juice instead of like just inside the distance. I think that happens. I don't see this fight going to round 3. I think one of them are going to, I think Suarez is going to get the submission, but that's just me. But love the under 2 here. So give me Suarez by submission.
I like it. Yeah, we got let's see. Yeah, Victor said you want to bet one of those $15 arena beers on Hadley Durden fight. I got Hadley. You on Durden? What's up? You scared?
As long as you give me 2 beers, because I got plus money, baby.
Plus money beers. Okay, you
give me plus money beers. So I'll give you a beer if I win, I get 2.
I might have me another drink, like just one. I get so pumped just from them fights and stuff. And plus, I'm on all the edibles. I'll be on about 150 milligrams. So I'll be all right.
Go.
Let's see.
I'm not that super confident in Durden, though. I will say. I just like the plus money. I think he has a path to victory. I'm not saying it's a lock. I'll tell you that.
Right. Let's see. My boy Jaden Pineda said Tatiana Suarez is the next champ. Olympic wrestler, should finish. I agree with it.
1 takedown. I think it's only going to take 1 takedown and it's over.
Pick'em said Andrade just taking these short notice because she wants the paycheck. Last time she tried to brawl, she got chinned by Jan. Yep. Pink Floyd, I think Andrade comes in determined and expectations on Suarez are too high. She has gaps and red flags. That's good points. Let's see. Yeah. Sicky does MMA. Dude, Tatiana look mid as fuck versus Montana. Up a weight class. Yeah, dude, against an absolute bum. Fireside, if Tatiana goes nonstop takedowns and doesn't entertain the stand-up, she will look minus 1,000. Yep. Yeah, under 2.5 is good. That's it seems so much safer than Dustin Jacoby. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I feel good.
He's going to win.
Like, I was going to go into that fight and be like, I think Jacoby's going to win. It's going to be good. I'm going to look smart on
the underdog. He ain't going to win, Cody.
I go into this one and just go, fucking, this shit should get it done. Let's see. I have pile driver in the first round, Eli says. Anthony Rivera Medina, what up? Suarez, round 2 plus 500. I like it, but she could get it done in round 1, though, man.
She could. But I like the round 2.
150 milligram. Damn, yeah. My neighbor came over, Mr. Bad Luck. Sorry if you're listening, Miles, but I've lost the last 3 times you come over, and I've lost 3 times in like 6 months, so it's not good news. But yeah, I ate a 200 milligram this bar. It was actually a Rice Krispie.
200?
Yeah, and he took a picture of the thing. He's like, "You're not gonna eat that." I'm like, "I'm gonna eat that." Good old
dude.
Night. Even with the loss,
I'm like a 5er, and I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
just 5 milligrams.
5. Yeah, no, I'm a professional. They saw, but like I said, like I don't ever drink or do anything, but I smoke.
Well, I'll drink. That's me.
I'm like you, but then if I drink and I have like 2 beers, I'm like feeling a little drunk. So it's like same thing as a 5, you know?
Yeah, it's the opposite. Yeah, for sure.
Suarez all day and under 1.5. Carlos says, I like that too, man. That's what, I do a shoey. You should have to do a 50 milligram fucking gummy. That's how that should 50?
Go. I'll do a 10.
30. At the beginning of the show, I'm going to bring you some down there.
I'll do 10.
Dude,
and I'll do it. No, I will. Yeah, give me some.
I got a bottle of their caps. They're capsules, and it's just got like, dude, 10 milligram capsules. So they're already separate. I'll
take one and I'll do it. Boom. You'll know what it is, so you'll know.
I'm gonna like write my name on each one, and before you take it, you're gonna have to put it up on the.
Suck it, Johnny K. I'm like motherfucker when I'm looking.
Just so I know you don't switch it out with some vitamins. Well, I'll know anyways. About 25, 30 minutes in.
There you go. Perfect.
Women's MMA, we don't know. Let's see. Yeah, they were cheaper at the Bellator in Chicago when I was with these two guys. Yeah, I was getting my girlfriend like shots of
Yeah, the
Maker's
beers were like
Mark.
$10 or so.
Yeah, there's like $14. I bought what's his name? Gutierrez Mondo, the dude from the Ultimate Fighter.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
bought him a beer. Suarez might only need one takedown. Yeah.
I think he only needs one. Or she, sorry, she.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Mushroom said, Victor, enjoy the one regardless of the cost. Look like me at lunch, dude. Dude, I want to eat lunch with Mushroom MMA one day. We're going to make a video. If I ever,
That's
I hope I
breakfast and
come to
lunch for
Philadelphia.
me.
I want to go to Philadelphia and I want to eat fucking a Philly sub at Pat's with fucking Mushroom and Lou Betcha. Like, that's
That'd
like
be awesome.
Celebrities to me, like hanging out with actual fucking celebrities, like, and just
One of these
talking
days,
and fucking
we're gonna have to make the
Philly.
trip to the East Coast and then hang out with all the East Coast guys.
Yes, sir. It's savages. They're all savages, man. I love my West Coast dudes, but the East Coast, dude, they said
We Midwest. We Midwest.
Midwest. Yeah. Jaden said, I usually smash 1,500 milligram THC gummies. That's Joey Diaz there. I like to hang out with Jaden.
Eesh.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do.
When I do the tincture, I can do like 400 milligrams of that. Like, I've never went more, but it messes up my stomach then.
Eesh.
All right, let's see. Yep, we should all, the Fireside said we should all make a date and eat with Mushroom. I don't know if there's enough food in Philly for that, man. Not enough pepper, that's for damn sure. Mushrooms, my man. Oh, Fireside's on the East Coast. He's in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit up a Richmond like fight night or pay-per-view or something, or something on the East Coast. Whatever.
Yep. Main event time. Catchweight 140. Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font. I'll let you start this one, Yanni.
Yeah, I love Corey Sandhagen in this fight. I'm like, not to say anything bad about Rob Font. I think he's a very good fighter at what he does, but he's just kind of one-dimensional. He's like a really good boxer. He doesn't really use wrestling. He doesn't really use kicks too much. He doesn't really grapple. He takes damage kind of bad as well. We've seen it in the Vera fight where he looked like his eyes were just so puffy and he got lit up a lot. So Corey, very dynamic striker. He can grapple. He can wrestle. I just think he's the better fighter here, unfortunately. And it's sad because I really wanted to see Umar versus Corey. I thought that would have been an amazing fight. And not to say that this is not going to be a good fight. I think they're going to do. Both guys are very tough. I don't think Corey's going to be able to finish Rob Font, but I do think Corey's going to be able to win like 4 rounds or maybe 5. And I don't want to say put on a clinic, but you're going to know that Corey is just one level higher than Rob Font. So, yeah, give me Corey to win. I mean, you can get him now at minus like 350, but I got him at minus like 265 earlier in the week. I just think he's better everywhere. Like the striking is the closest, but I just think he's more dynamic. Better kicks, elbows, spinning stuff, flying knees. Like Rob Font has a very good jab. And he's not really a knockout guy either. He knocked out Giannis because Giannis was being stupid, but Corey's not going to be stupid. So Corey all day, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. You broke that down pretty well. Sandhagen, obviously the short notice will help him a little bit, but Font's a UFC veteran. Like this dude's in shape. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's in shape. Sandhagen just has so many more ways to win this fight, right? Yeah. He actually uses kicks. He uses flying knees. He's got excellent fight IQ. He's got excellent setups. His flying knees might work very well in this fight for the fact that Rob Font's always coming forward boxing. So like you can just, but like he did with Frankie Edgar, you just draw them into it and they're coming forward throwing and you're going backwards and you just use that momentum where when you throw that knee, they can't go nowhere else but into it. So phenomenal kicks. His grapplings looked really good. I don't know if he's just going to go out there and be able to just take Rob Font down, but he might be able to time some good takedowns. I definitely don't see Rob Font taking him down. His height advantage, his leg length, that all helps in all these kicks he's going to be using his movement. But this is going to be like, don't get it like wrong. Like this is going to be a tough fight. Like Rob Font's a tough ass dude, man. He's going to be putting pressure on Corey. Corey's going to have to definitely find a way to deal with it because he wasn't dealing with like Song's pressure very much. But Song hits a lot harder than Rob Font, so it'd be a little easier to keep Rob Font off you with some shots because Song was like taking head kicks to the head and nothing like Corey was
until
doing
they
was
got
really
that huge
step
freaking
and
cut,
elbow.
unfortunately.
And that's what he does with people like that, like Rob
Yeah.
Font and like Song Yudong, who are constantly coming forward at him. He's using them flying knees. He's using step and elbows. Like, he's just got so many more ways to win. Rob Font can't take a shot. He's durable. He doesn't get finished. He's got one finish loss in his whole career and 26
puffy
fights.
Puffy eyes.
He shows damage and he gets dropped. I mean, he got dropped like 5 times versus Cheeto. He got dropped 3-4 times versus Aldo. And Sandhagen may be able to drop him with a couple things. But this is going to be it's going to be a tough, close fight. Like, I really do think that, because I don't think Sandhagen's going to finish him. And then I don't think Sandhagen's going to dominate him in the wrestling. And then the striking is going to be pretty good. We just need to have Sandhagen have them bigger moments. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I can see that.
So give me Sandhagen. I got Sandhagen by, 4th, 5th round or decision, most likely decision. I really don't. I mean, like, he's a finisher if he's hitting like with dudes with the flying knees and the spinning wheel kicks like he hit Marlon with. But
he's not
most dudes,
like a one punch knockout guy.
No, most dudes
he has to do like an elbow, flying knee, or a head kick, something like a crazy thing.
Yeah, he's not going to hit you with a 1-2. He really just uses fight IQ. If Rob Font's pressured him, he's going to use his takedowns. He's going to use stepping elbows, all that. He's got way more weapons. Rob Font's 36 years old. You know what I mean? He's a boxer, and that's all he's doing. So, of course, Sandhagen, 31. He's got good momentum right now. I know Font knocked out Yanez, but before that, he took 2 life-changing beatings, like, in a row. Like, he put beatings on both them dudes. But
Yanez was landing, and then he was getting too crazy, and then he got rocked.
Well, he just had no respect for Font. He thought he was going to come in and just, like, bro, you didn't even knock out Davey Grant or none of these dudes. You had close fights. Like, you're not just going to come in and work Rob Font. I picked Rob Font to win that
I don't
fight.
want to take anything away from Rob Font. He did what he needed to do, and he did he got the knockout, but Yanez basically almost gave that to him really early on.
Yeah, Corey's
really
not gonna
early.
do that. Yeah.
No, totally.
So
different.
yeah, man, give me Corey. I got my 3rd, 4th, or decision. Let's see what everybody's saying. Let's see. Catch weight would also benefit Corey more too. Yeah, being the bigger dude for sure.
Yep.
Fight closer than opening line for sure. Yeah, Sandhagen finish. AJ says he likes the Sandhagen finish.
I mean, late. Yeah, I can see that.
MMA Jesus got Corey by decision at plus 150. Okay, Font will throw Fireside said Font will throw competing volume up to Corey to take him down. Yeah, Corey's gonna have to mix in some stuff because he can't just outbox him. I know that.
Yeah, for sure. But I think Corey can. That's the thing. I think he's more well-rounded.
Yeah, Mushroom said, great show as usual, Cody and Johnny. Best of luck this weekend. Everybody check out Mushroom's show at 10 o'clock. He's going to be coming on at 10 o'clock here.
Yep.
I haven't heard nothing back. I'm supposed to be going on Liam Betts fights. Liam Picks fight. Liam Betts. God damn it.
Picks. I think it's Picks.
Liam Pick, is it? Liam, my bad, man. Liam Picks fights. Yeah, well, I thought
it's the Twisted T.
It's because I was trying to think because he picks fights. He's like, I didn't name it Liam Betts fights or whatever because he does jujitsu. So he's like, he picks fights. So I get it. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Liam's Picks Fights show a little after 10. So check that out too. But check out Mushroom MMA show, dude. He's got an excellent show starting at 10 o'clock. And then let's see, Pick'em MMA, but I can't. Let's see, Pick'em said Font was my fave dog lock that card against Yanez. Yeah, I picked him too. Mushroom said Ice Viking him on 3, 4, and 5 as well. But I can't pick him. Said I can't back him against Corey, who's got so many versatile weapons on the feet and can mix them to takedowns. Yep. Any action sportscast Font is 36 and wears damage. Great jab, but I think Corey styles on him here. I hope so. Mushroom said Corey inside the distance.
I actually like the Corey Sandhagen spread, minus 5.5. I think he wins like a 49-46 decision.
So what's he got to win
he gets
there?
A finish.
What's that mean?
So he's the minus 5.5. So if this fight goes to decision, he needs at least 149-46 to win. But I think he can get one or get a finish. If he gets a finish, he wins too. So you get that bet. So it's minus 150. So you're cutting that in half, basically. I think he can do that. I like that bet a lot.
Why don't you just bet the over then? Isn't that like the same line?
You can bet the over. It's minus.
But you can get.
But you're hoping for a finish too.
Yeah, I was gonna say with your bet,
you can get the Corey finish too.
I got you.
Get double a little bit.
Yep. Anything you want to say before the big weekend, Johnny?
No, man, I'm gonna as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna pack up, get ready to go, get everything going. I'm gonna leave early in the morning on Friday, tomorrow. So I'm gonna be there. I don't even know what day it is. So I'm gonna be there like early afternoon. I'm gonna, get everything settled in. So if you're there, hit me up. Maybe we can meet up. If not, definitely Saturday. I know Cody, you're gonna be there Saturday morning.
Yeah, I didn't know you was
right?
gonna be there early. Yeah, so we
Okay.
only got a babysitter and stuff for Saturday.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
my mom's gonna
Yeah.
be
So
late
whenever you
tomorrow
guys
night.
show up, definitely hit me up and
Yeah, we'll get some food
I'll
Saturday.
message you. Yeah, I'll message you my phone number too, so that way it's easier. I don't have to look through Instagram.
Well, just tell me it right now. What is it?
It's 475 555 555. But yeah, I mean, I hope everybody hits their bets, have fun. This is gonna be a very fun card, and I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna be there live, so hopefully everybody who's going hit one of us up. We can hopefully meet up before the fights, like right when the doors open. Maybe we can get like a section. We'll find a section, and maybe we can like tweet it out. And then if you show up for a little bit, and then we can say hi and whatever and have fun.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I just got one thing to say. I just have one thing.
Suck you, Johnny K. Ha 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 ha.
Bro, that's
Can we
my
get this
favorite
guy on?
thing
Because I have
ever.
a lot to talk to him
We're
about.
going to 100,000% get him on. That's
I am gonna freaking.
favorite
I
thing
am.
I've ever seen.
Oh, this
Bro,
guy.
I'm about to go pay him to do one for Carlos, CJ Patty, fucking Mushroom.
It's like what's that app? Okay, it's like Cameo app or something like that. Where they, that's gonna be him. You can make some money.
I'm gonna do one to my girl. Yeah, no, not that. You because you do it to my brother or some shit. You better watch him out with that Bulgarian cowboy. But no, man, everybody, dude. Shady, Carlos, EQ, Mushroom.
Always appreciate the chat.
Effie, Pick'em MMA out here all night. Derek, Izzy, Anthony, James showed up too. He said, "Hey guys, everyone watching from work, let's hit big this weekend." James and Amy, appreciate you guys watching from work. You got the new work schedule; it's been sucking, but we appreciate you coming out when you can. Vanoop, good show, fellas. Appreciate you coming out. Jordan Sandberg, man, he said, "I hope we have a good weekend." Dev, MMA, Jesus, Ice Viking, Sicky, dude. We appreciate you as always, hanging out the whole show like you always do. Addicted to Combat said, best of luck. Behave in Nashville, boys. You know we will. I wish Patty was coming down there, man.
Jaden, we'll get him next time.
You better believe it. Jaden, Big Money, NJ, what's up? He said, love Big Money beers. Earlier, I missed that because the chat went out. So sorry, anybody in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know why StreamYard's not updating our chat. It's not updating my chat either.
Yeah, it's the first time it's ever did that. So I'm reading these off my phone, because we usually go over all the chat, man, but I don't know what happened. So we appreciate all you guys coming out, and we will see you guys here. Some of you guys live on Saturday, but everybody else.
Just so you guys know, no Saturday show. We will be there live. So unfortunately, we have to go check out some other cool shows on Saturday. I know ours is the coolest.
Maybe do a little live broadcast or some shit. The show don't start till 6, which is pretty cool. I'm glad it ain't like, starting at 4 or something real early where we ain't got no time to do a bunch of stuff beforehand. So, but yeah, man, we will see you guys all soon, and hopefully we'll see some of you on Saturday. If you guys are going to that show, hit us up in the messages in our on Twitter or Instagram, man, so we can get together. But good luck Saturday, everybody, and we will see you guys later, man. See you guys.